Yep. Hi, and welcome to Legendary Action. Sorry for the time bit of delay. We had an audio issue we had to fix real quick. As you can see, I'm not behind the DM screen. I am currently sitting as a player for once. I'm quite excited. So, welcome everybody to Legendary Action Official, where we play Dungeons & Dragons, or in this case, a TTRPG, like a bunch of badasses. Today, we have Jose taking over, or as we call him, DMCTE.
Do not Google CTE, please.
It's very easy to find online.
Or just look at most major professional football players who retire after 15 years.
Or veterans that have seen combat.
That's never mind. PTSD. I felt that was meaner, but
Well, it
still
is.
rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah, CTE does roll off the tongue better than TBI and
Or
other major.
PTSD, DMPTSD.
Too late, you already brought it up.
Too late, you brought it up.
It's
I just
Hi,
said it. I
guys,
just ripped it off
welcome.
like a Band-Aid.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to start with a laugh. How's
As-
everybody doing?
As you can see, we're in a bunch of unapologetic nerds. We attempt to do this like professionals, but more or less just have some fun along the way. So, what are we doing tonight?
We are going to jump into the Morphin grid. For those who do not know at home, the Morphin grid comes from the show Power Rangers. Yes, I know, right?
Surprise.
Surprise! Morphin grid. What? It's morphing time? No. So, you don't get a kill them on today, Scotty. In fact, today you're going to help me hurt the Rangers.
Oof.
So, be ready. Like I was saying, our group, our lovely players here are all going to unravel the mysteries of the Morphin grid, the problems, figure out how to deal with teenagers with some crazy amount of attitude. Teenagers, adults. Yeah. You never outgrow the attitude and you never outgrow the sass. So, without further ado, it's morphing time. Be right back.
Hit the transition now. Beautiful.
And welcome back. We find our Rangers in the command center, trying to collect themselves after everything they found. 2 months have passed since the events at Angel Grove Fairgrounds, where they fought Pudgy Pig. To Jack and Dennis's surprise, the monster didn't grow. It didn't want to get big. So, they head back to their command center to find that their team was missing. Their morphers destroyed. Zordon, their leader, missing. Jessie headed back to the taco shack to find her team brutally and ruthlessly murdered, left behind for her to find. With words painted on the wall with their blood, spelling out Lord Draken. Lucas, making his way back to his master's dojo. Notice, his master wasn't there. So he quickly rushes out to check on the Ninja Academy to find out that the academy is on fire. And before he got the chance to go investigate, was teleported to the command center where we found Dennis and Jack coming to grips with what happened to their team. And then Jessie teleported in, shocked still, not able to provide help to her team that she found moments ago, just to be teleported into another mysterious place she's never been, with people she just recently found. Everybody scrambling. When The power in the command center flickers. Where Zordon usually is, lays a helmet. So you are the Rangers that lived. Surprising. I'm usually much more thorough than this. No matter. None of you have what I needed. So I'll let you live for now. My army will be here to invade your universe soon. So don't worry. Your powers, your coins, everything will soon be mine and under my rule. So, Power Rangers, I'll be seeing you very, very soon. The helmet disappears from Zordon's tube. Ay, 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 ay! Who was that? He looked like a ranger that I've never seen before. But that's not possible because all the rangers are right here. It's you four, right? But where's everybody else?
But then again, remember, Alpha, that some of these rangers aren't from...
They're not from around here.
That's what I'm not understanding.
And we have 2 Red Rangers currently taking the power from the power coin.
And the same spot on the grid.
They're pulling power. It shouldn't be. There shouldn't be 2 rangers on the same grid. Jack, you were supposed to be the only Red Ranger.
For the last 10 years, at least.
You. I've never seen your coin. I've never seen your power before. Who are you? And with that, Sky, go ahead and describe your character.
My name is Lucas. I am from the dojo up in the mountains. One day, my dojo master kicked me out. He didn't really kick me out. He just told me I had to leave the dojo for a while. And so I walked down to Angel Grove, where I met these other rangers. And now I'm just more confused than you guys, because you guys have colors that I've never seen before.
What does Lucas look like?
He's about 5'6".
Smaller guy.
He's a smaller guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a first. Well,
He's still growing.
He's
a
still growing.
teenager.
He's a teenager, so it makes sense.
And hit the girls for you.
He's 18 years old. This is his first time out of the dojo since he ran away from his home. And he doesn't really like to follow the rules very much. He kind of likes to make his own mission and
Just do your own thing.
just do my own thing. With that said, that would be the gist.
I was watching you guys through the feed. You said Ninja Storm? What? I've never heard of a ninja ranger before.
Our dojo is very secret. There's not many of us. There's only a yellow and a blue ranger. And, of course, me, the Red Ranger. And that's been the only teams we've known so far.
Well, you didn't do too bad, but you can do better. Dennis, what can you make of this?
Well, it looks like people have been transported in from at least 2 different realms. And right now we've got the problem with the 2 Red Rangers sharing the same part in the power grid. They're power splitting. And then this Draken, so he apparently in conversation with everybody. So we're missing some from our team here, 3 of them. The power coins were taken. And this Draken character was able to go to where Jesse's from kill the rest of her team, and then destroy the dojo from where Lucas is from. So he's floating through all of them without.
But how? It doesn't make sense with that.
He might have access straight through the power grid.
Well, he was able to take over the time tube that connects to Zordon.
Yeah, and Zordon's got a direct connection to the Morphin grid.
My concern is how did he take over from Alpha 5?
So, inside Alpha 5 was basically just a rudimentary flash drive and a software protocol on it to have him have blind spots and not see everything going on. So he was physically here in order to do that.
But that's not possible. Only a ranger can access the command center.
He looked like a ranger.
He has the helmet of one.
Yeah, but it looked twisted.
He also took the power coins of a ranger.
I'm not sure what's going on. Dennis, go ahead and describe your character.
So Dennis is the veteran of the group. He is a school teacher, kind of unassuming, like 5'10", just brownish hair. Nothing fancy to look at though. I mean, a little athletic, but not great. Very intelligent mind though. He teaches physics, and he kind of is one of the experts of trying to figure out how the Morphin grid works, and kind of the technician of the team. Keeps Alpha 5 up and running. Taught Jack in school, actually, and has been part of this team since the beginning, since its inception.
Jack, go ahead and describe your character.
Well, standing before you is a gentleman who's about 6'1", 6'2" on a better day. He's well fit, defined muscles. He a little bit bulkier on the chest and stuff. It looks like he's a little bit of a wider build rather than like the lithe build of a lot of the other rangers. Some light stubble, blonde hair that's kind of slightly to the side, and a slight undercut. He's he's about 10 years younger than Teach, as he calls the Blue Ranger, but he's been the Red Ranger of the Mighty Morphin Rangers now for about 10 years. Having led the team for quite some time. He is caring, always the first one to jump into trouble, although always the first one to drag someone out of it. He puts the safety above his team, above all else. He has been known to yell at his team about if they're not wearing their 5-point harness while on the Zord.
I still don't know how you got those harnesses inside them.
You can't. Nothing stops safety. Alpha 5. How many times have our Zords exploded?
Too many. You know how long it takes me to fix them?
And don't even get me started when Zed stole one.
We still haven't gotten that back. Are you okay? What is... Are you alright? You just look shocked. And with that, go ahead and describe Jesse.
Jesse is about 5'1", more petite side, but she's still, lithe and very fast and agile. She likes to be the comedic relief of the group because she believes that there's too much hardship to, not laugh. And, find the good side. So you're definitely going to find her, trying to make everybody laugh or at least smile a bit. So she's the Yellow Ranger, and I just found my entire team dead. So how do you think I am?
Your entire team's dead?
Dead? Slaughtered? Holes in their heart, blood everywhere. I still have it on my shoes. What do you expect me to be? You tell me, and I'll try to do it.
With you saying that, Alpha 5 is just like, I'm not programmed to fully understand what is going on. All I can simply say is, I am sorry. That's all I can offer.
Me too.
I have never heard of rangers dying before. This is my first. Zordon has always preached, the power will protect you. This Draken figure, this Draken person, he's invaded the command center. I can't find Zordon. Now I find out that your team was killed.
Where was the power for them then?
I'm not sure.
Me either.
With that, Alpha 5 just kind of takes a step back. Aye. Usually, Jack, Dennis wouldn't. Alpha 5's never been this somber. It's not programmed. Dennis, you've maintained Alpha 5 for years.
He's usually amped up
He's usually amped up. This is
and fast.
the slowest you've ever seen him. And you don't know if it's because of what Draken did, or if at some point the Morphin may have affected it enough for it to become more than just numbers.
I'm gonna walk right up to you, and I'm just gonna give you a hug whether you want one or not.
I'm startled at first, but then I just grip you, hold on as tight as I can. It's not fair. This isn't. I wasn't meant to lose my family like this. None of us were.
I don't say anything. I just rub your back and nod my head in agreement.
We will remember them. We will put them in the Hall of Rangers, where the rest of the Rangers that have passed on their powers lay in respect.
Thank you.
And they will carry on.
That's all I can
And
ask
you.
for.
Hold their memory close.
I doubt that there's gonna be a day that I don't see them.
Hold them close to you. They may no longer be here, but you will always find them in the grid. When you are alone, look for them in the grid. You're never really alone. None of you are. You have each other now. And I think what we need to do is find a way to fight back. Find Zordon.
We need to get Zordon back and find a way to deal with Draken.
We need to find out who Draken is.
And find the power coins of our friends so they may rest. But first, I believe you said something about drawing in allies.
We can try. If Lord Draken can access the Morphin grid, we should be able to do it too.
Yeah, maybe. He might have left a doorway open.
Some way
Try
to connect.
Backtrack his signal. See where it leads.
It may take us a long time. Until then, I'm going to need Dennis here with me. I need you guys to help keep the city, keep Angel Grove protected. There's only 3 of you.
one
And
of
with the
us-
2 reds,
More like 1.5 powers.
Don't worry. I'll show you the ropes.
and with that, he sends you guys off. We're doing a little bit of a time skip here. 2 months pass as everything is going. During these 2 months, Jack leads the 3 of you, protecting countless, fighting Rita's monsters, Lord Zed's monsters from different universes. You guys have never met.
When we defeat them, do they ever explode again and become bigger?
No, they don't. In fact,
That's important.
during the first time you guys did it, you noticed that, Jack, especially you notice there's no, usually when you go to access the grid to summon the Zords, there's no connection there. There's no callback, there's no link. It almost feels like something's severed it. You brought it up to Dennis and Alpha 5.
Okay.
With that, Dennis and Alpha 5 begin trying to find that back door. And they believed one day you guys are out on a mission, patrolling, and you hear it. You hear your communicators go off.
Was my communicator ever updated?
Yes. Alpha 5 all gave you the exact same communicators now. You guys all have the same communicator that Jack and Dennis have.
We can communicate together.
That way you guys can all keep
Touch.
in touch. Sentences I can finish sometimes. If not, I have more intelligent people to help me.
We're here to help. Don't worry.
But yes, you guys hear your communicators go off.
What's up, command?
Rangers, it's time. Dennis and I think we may have found a way to tap into the Morphin grid. I'm going to teleport you guys back to the command center. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Send it, Alpha.
Let's go.
And with that, you guys, the three of you are teleported
Oh my Jesus.
to the command center.
Thank you.
Back to, let me change the music really quick, so now it's not so somber. So, in the command center, Alpha is typing away with Dennis. They're going at it. No, don't press that. Don't press it, we just got that in sync.
No, I don't understand, but we still need to actually, on the quantum armor right here, if we don't pair it together just right, it's going to go away.
Yes, but we lose that if you try and do that.
I know, they're always in flux and in pattern with each other, but if we match them up together, this is going to work.
We have a very small window if we try to do it that way.
I know, that's why we need to do it now.
Rangers, brace yourself. We're about to access the Morphin grid. You may feel your powers dissipate,
Or possibly change.
or possibly change. Brace yourselves.
Yeah, just hang in there, it's going
Hang
to be
in
alright.
there.
What type of warning is that?
A short one. He presses a button, and as he does, the tube that Zordon usually in pulsates. It pulsates red, yellow. For a split second, I need everybody to go ahead and roll me a alertness. Remember, if you are trained in alertness, roll the D2. If you're not, it's a straight D20 roll.
We're rolling hot today, boys.
Not you.
That was horrible.
I'm just using this. All right, I got a 15.
15,
I got
Not so
7.
good.
7,
16.
16.
I got a 3, I'm busy concentrating on the grid.
Perfect. You two, you see for a split second, almost a fraction. You guys almost missed it. A flash of green.
Huh?
Then red. Then pink. White, then black. White was almost instantaneously, it's like, choo-choo. You could have swore that you just blinked. And then, everybody go ahead and give me a acrobatics, or, nope, acrobatics check. Dennis, you're gonna have disadvantage because you're too busy.
We roll hot today, boys.
I'm
That's
not
good.
this.
What are we doing?
I did not get my back.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm not,
Oh, shit, I lied
not
to
good
you.
with that either.
20.
Technically, that's fine. But
22,
Not 20.
10.
19.
Oh,
21! I forgot about essence.
I got 11 with it.
I hope you did.
Perfect.
Oh,
That's it. You
The
can count your
DC
essence.
check.
So the way it rolls, the
DC check was 10.
so you roll your die.
It's great.
You roll all the dice and you take the highest of your additional sub dice, and then you add your essence.
I know.
Oh shit.
Really nice.
Then I got 11.
Good. The DC was only 10.
Oh yeah.
You guys all quickly gather your balance, and from the sudden burst of energy, you shield your eyes. In the center of the command center stands a new individual.
Dun, dun.
Go ahead and describe your character.
So my character would be roughly around like 6'2", a little bit on the taller side, 6'3"-ish. He's going to be more slender build, but still larger upper body, more so trained in the upper body strength. You could tell he's wearing almost like a vest, but it's like more of like a cloth vest, almost style like your scarf, Sky. But it shows off the arm, shows off the chest, center of the chest down. And he's more so like a little bit roughier in the face as well. Hair's a little bit messed up. Just not all kept together and put together.
You see? Alpha just looks at you. Are you a ranger? You don't. Oh no!
And I'm
Are you a?
immediately going into
then-
a fighting
No,
stance.
and then over the top, I just
Ay, 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 ay,
over
ay.
Alpha.
And
It's
you-
like, well, greetings, lad. Don't worry.
We're friends.
As soon as he gets into a fighting stance,
can be,
Alpha
anyway.
books it behind Dan. Just like,
Where am I? What just happened?
Do you know what a Power Ranger is?
Yes.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
We're Power Rangers, and so are you.
I'm not a Power Ranger.
You absolutely are, or else you wouldn't be here.
I've heard of the Power Rangers, but mine went missing. I never became a ranger. Who are you guys? How did I get here?
I'm Jack, the Red Ranger. We have
My name's Lucas.
the other Red Ranger.
Yes.
Jesse.
Well, Rangers?
Yep. I'm Dennis. I'm the blue one.
I'm yellow.
Why is there multiple Red Rangers? What is happening here?
Just like you, I'm not from here.
Nor I.
Yeah. Only
Only-
me and Jack
Or from here.
from this realm, the planet,
Technically
whatever
pulled
you
you
want to
from
call
a
it.
different dimension? Is that what the discussion was?
I don't know, I still get lost all these
Alternate
months
plane of
later.
existence is what I like to call it.
All right.
Planes of existence.
Have you seen... Are you Alpha? Can you do a check?
No.
Is he a ranger?
And I pull Alpha out from behind me. It's like, it's all right, Alpha. Just check the computer.
If he's not a ranger.
And I'm like easing down, but I'm still like prepped up and
He's
just
gonna
kept
hit me.
together.
He's not gonna.
he's
hit
gonna
you.
hit me.
He's
If you
not
touch me,
gonna-
I will hit
See?
you.
He's gonna hit me.
If you touch me, I will hit you.
Just don't
If you
touch
touch him, I'll hit
If you
you.
touch him, you're gonna get jumped.
All right, everyone, calm down.
I'm
Everyone's
just
high
gonna
tension.
scan you, okay?
It's like, Alpha.
It's a normal scan.
Just check the computer.
These
Scan
things
him,
are not normal for me.
If you would like, I will also stand beside you and get scanned as well to make you feel better.
And lad, what's your name?
Do I want to even tell you guys? I'm Andrew.
Andrew. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. I'm Dennis.
All right,
Jack?
Jack, Lucas.
Doing this again?
Jesse.
Hi, it's Jesse.
It's to put him at ease.
Oh, okay. Are you at ease
You
yet?
sound familiar. You aren't you a ranger? You're a yellow ranger with the other two, right? Maurice and Jared, I think.
And Jamie.
But your team.
Yeah.
I know of you.
Right.
Where am I? Why am I here?
It's been 2 months and we're still figuring that out.
I have a feeling that Alpha 5 and I might have drawn you here. And you have access to the Morphin grid. Even if you're not the ranger, you have the potential to tap into it.
Shakily,
A baby.
shakily. Alpha takes the scanner and quickly scans you and bolts right behind Dennis again.
Okay.
Alpha, what did the scan say?
There's a morpher on him. And he's linked to the power grid, but I've never... Jesse, didn't your team only have 2 other rangers?
There was 3.
He's linked from the same side of the grid as Jesse's powers.
Oh.
What's your favorite color?
Mine would happen to be black.
It would make sense why we got that surge of black at the end.
I just thought I closed my eyes.
Are you sure you're not a ranger?
Never been a ranger. I know of them.
Don't mean to be
But-
rude. Just kind of give yourself a good old 1-2 for me.
Like, slap myself? What?
Rub yourself down. Check your pockets.
The only thing I ever keep on me is these. My master gave them to me.
Your master.
Yes.
Who's
Jesse, you recognize those as a pair. They look exactly like your morpher sunglasses, except in black.
I'll show you my yellow ones. Cool shades.
He gave them to me, but never exactly told me why. He just said one day I might need these.
Okay. I mean, welcome to the club.
Have you ever worn them before?
No.
Why not? They're
Toss
so
them.
stylish.
You should toss them on.
To be honest with you, I never really trusted it. I kind of just kept him with me because he's done a lot for me, but he just said they'd help me one day. I assumed he meant just on a very hot day I'd be able to see better. He never really told me much about him.
Today might be that
So
hot
you-
day.
Does that mean you've never morphed?
No.
I don't think.
What use is he gonna be?
We'll teach him.
He's never morphed.
We'll teach him.
Who is your master?
He was part of the Order of the Claw, but he took me when I was younger, took me in, and he never went back. He just trained me up at our own house. We had our own house by a lake, and he just raised me there. It was just me and him forever.
What's your master's name?
His name is Jackson.
Do I know Jackson?
Go ahead and roll me a culture. It should be smart. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's cocked. Hold on. 20.
This is what you get.
I watched it happen.
Hey, look you dead in the face, brother. That's what it's like, bitch.
Well,
I'm using
okay.
my yellow die.
So you're using your yellow. Dude, curse you in the power grid. Jesse, with the 20, you know of you've heard of legends of the Order of the Claw. You thought they were fictional, almost to the same point of the Ninja Academy that Lucas is from. You've never actually thought of anybody coming from the Order of the Claw. With that being said, you've never known of a ranger or a legend of a ranger coming from there. You've heard of evil rangers coming from there, but never a good one.
Never what?
Never a good ranger.
Oh. Oh.
Also, the name Jackson wasn't in any of the tomes or books or database that your team held.
Okay.
As of right now, from what you remember, English words, can't find it. Let me tell you in Spanish and hope you understand. No,
Je parle français?
un po. That's right, you guys all can speak different languages too.
Si hablo español.
Even worse. With all that remembering, and you're 20, you do remember. I can't remember his name. What did I name him? I forgot your name. Notes. You do remember Maurice mentioning a outlier in the Order of the Claw that didn't follow the same doctrines as the legends go. I love my music towards, leave me alone.
I'm not judging you.
It's going great.
Keep telling your story.
I'm telling my story.
I'm invested.
But yes, that's what you remember with your 20. As of right now, I will pay some Scottish music for you right now.
Hey,
That's understandable.
fucking hard, isn't it,
It's fucking
motherfucker? It's fucking hard. And I have ADHD. That shit is
I
difficult.
have ADHD too. That's why like half my brain's right here, half my brain is racking through years of Power Ranger knowledge.
Do you want a piece of advice? Stare at the forehead.
You're doing
I
great.
make eye contact, then you have to think more.
But yes, that's what you remember with the 20. You remember the most prominent being Maurice's words being, there was someone named Jackson that defectoed and taught differently if there was such a thing as the Legend of the Claw.
Oh, Jackson. Right. I think, the defector.
You've never heard your master be called a defector.
What are you calling him?
The defector. He defected
Defected what?
from the order.
I've never heard him refer to himself like that. All he said was just one day he decided to change how he viewed and taught.
Did he treat you well?
He's the father I never had.
Aw. Well, now we're the family you never had. Welcome to the team.
We're not going to be much of a family if you keep putting your fist at me.
It's okay.
This is Alpha, a very dear friend who's helped us constantly along the way.
He's the cousin I never had.
He's a really
I
cool
would think
robot.
more of the mother figure.
You
Not
guys are
married
friends
now?
with the robot?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm a highly advanced android, thank you very much. Don't call me a robot. I'm not one of those vacuum Roombas. By the way, Dennis, thank you. Helps cleaning so much.
I figured to make your job a little bit easier around here, so we got
Sorry.
a little robot going to do its own thing.
Just to preface, we've been baked into the weird for years. These two have had a couple of months to get used to it.
It takes some
You're
time.
gonna kind of just
We're
have to roll
rangers.
with it
Everything
here.
is weird.
Yeah.
Still confused how I got here, but
We
sure.
pulled you from your
So
home
are
here because we
we.
needed your help.
Yeah, and then
So you kidnapped me.
Yes.
Well,
For safe
wait,
reasons.
Send me back.
right.
Can't do that.
Why not?
Because we don't know how you got here in the first place.
I
So-
understand how I got here, but honestly,
Here, I'll give you the
Yeah,
short,
because you're
quick,
from
and clean
here.
version.
we need your help.
There's a gentleman by the name of Draken, evil, maniac individual who wants to kill all Power Rangers.
That's the name I saw written in blood.
Perfect. He wants to
yeah,
kill you as
me
much as
too.
us.
Yeah, I went to your guys' dojo. Or
The taco shop.
the taco shop, I mean, sorry.
During that 2 months, you're saying that I couldn't have gone back and cleaned that?
It's an emotional shock for you.
I'm just gonna leave my friends rotting there. It's
No,
fine.
we helped you.
Okay, good.
But
I'd seen it.
during the times you were off doing missions and coding clean, other individuals were
Went there.
investigating. But the bodies were moved.
So trespassing.
We did.
I was trying to find what happened to you guys and your team because my master just said something bad happened and he sent me off. So I was just trying to investigate and on my journey of that, now I'm here. So
Yes.
guess I succeeded.
How
Yes,
did
you
you know
did.
where to investigate?
All I kept finding was just different notes and like there's a newspaper clipping that just said Angel Grove. So I decided to go there.
Welcome to Angel Grove.
Yeah, this is where we are, lad.
Where is this exactly in the States? Like,
Yes.
okay.
No.
I've lived all over, so I'm kind of used to just moving, but usually I'm okay with moving.
It's California.
It's in California.
Well, I haven't been to California before,
It
so...
took me a second to catch up. I was like, shit, wait.
It's Northern California.
Northern California.
Theoretically,
Sorry,
it's not.
I wasn't born here. That's,
Neither was I.
Yeah, okay.
I was born and raised here.
I wasn't born here. Or, well, created?
You're
I still
created
haul.
here.
Well, my other iterations weren't from here.
You are. This is
Unfortunately.
home.
The best one.
Yes, I'm glad you finally see it my way.
Of course.
I've seen you guys eye that Roomba. thinking it's better than me.
But the Roomba,
I
the
never
only thing is
To be clear, it is
too
more of an
noisy.
efficient cleaner than you.
Yeah, but also it's like the cat
You are
rides
far more
around on it.
advanced.
But the Roomba's not
Mo-
as funny.
As you say that, Alpha 5 goes over to the console, reaches underneath, and throws its pink apron at you. Then you clean!
It is my week.
It's your color too.
It's pink,
It's
by the
not.
way.
Red is my color.
Well, I've been meaning to tell you.
Oh yeah, that's the second part of all this.
We found a way to tap into a different line of the power grid.
Okay.
Dibs.
You're fine. You're the only one that's yellow.
We thought that we are going to need another ranger.
And we can't have two rangers splitting the same color, I'm assuming.
No.
And not the same power base.
So
Yes.
we're gonna get him a new color, right?
We're getting you a new color.
I was here first.
Yes.
Yeah, but
It's going to look better. At least.
come
We're
on,
hoping it does.
Come on.
Sure sucks when things don't go your way, huh? Kind of feeling that too over here, so I'm with you there.
You pipe down, newbie.
You all kidnapped me!
You liked it.
I don't kidnap anybody.
We
Well,
borrowed you for a short
Honestly, I think if it's in a different realm or different alternate universe, I don't think it's kidnapping anymore because you just vanish from your base without any trace, and nobody can find you. But we'll get you back.
I
Well,
love-
Sounds like you're gonna kill me.
Well
I
then,
feel like I might die here now.
Not gonna kill you.
Well, we are going up against some guy that might be an intergalactical supervillain that already
Slash
murdered
godlike
6
power.
that can teleport in and out of different universes. Yeah, you'll be
Murdered
fine.
6 rangers?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Six.
You saw the
Well,
mess.
well,
So there's 3
But
from...
I saw 2.
3 from...
theoretically, 5
Yeah.
rangers and a civilian
Well,
that was a potential.
as well as punting Zordon away.
No.
Yeah, we still haven't found Zordon though.
So I not only got kidnapped, I got kidnapped with the ones who were just lucky enough to survive.
Yes.
You're welcome.
He's lucky he wasn't around when I was here.
And
I
where's
was
that?
safe back there.
Because I would have ran into him.
Send me back.
We can't. We need you.
We can't. We
Dragon
have to stop
will
him because
find
no
you.
one else
You
can.
have a morpher.
For
If a
all I
morpher,
know,
I've never morphed.
You're still
There's
connected.
What's
First
wrong
time
with
for
him?
everything.
I mean, we do need to test this out.
All right.
And then Alpha reaches out underneath the console again and hands you a new morpher. Identical to the one you've had before, but it's white, and the power corn's different.
That's a new power coin.
It wasn't easy to make.
It took some time.
That's
I found out that I don't like coffee.
I would.
I had to keep him awake for a long period of time so he could smell that.
Is that slang
give
for
a-
motor oil?
Yes.
What?
Is that slang for motor oil or something?
How dare you! I am not a Roomba. I do not function on oil. I don't like him. Can we send him away, please?
Please?
In his
Please?
defense, I also assumed that you would need a mechanical
Gimme.
form of.
Gimme. Jesse clearly needs it better more than you. You can be the new Yellow Ranger.
Diesel fuel?
I'd look good in yellow.
I can see that.
I'm
Very
insulted.
Alpha, it's alright. They're just having a little...
I'm insulted.
I'm insulted I got kidnapped.
They're just...
We did not kidnap you.
We
We simply relocated you in a more tactical environment that may or may not be against your will.
Well-
Wait, at least you came here safe. I just appeared. I'm from a whole different universe than all of you. I have no
I
idea
came
what's
here
going
weeping
on.
over the bodies of my dead friends.
Are you ready?
My
No.
entire
Yeah.
dojo
Yes, I
was
am.
burning down,
Are you sure?
and I got teleported. I don't know who's safe, who's not.
Let's- just so you all know, there is no guarantee that this will work.
So I just
And I may or may not.
I put the red Power Ranger morpher down, and I kind of just step back, and well, I guess there's no day like today. Did you make sure all the safety measures were on?
Yes.
As much as we could, so.
You made sure to divert all excessive power grid energy to behind me, so that way none of you get hurt. Remember, safety first.
Yes.
There'll be no backlash if this has a
Okay.
problem.
Well then, I guess it's Morphin time.
there may be a 99% chance you'd blow up. Good luck!
Well then, I guess it's Morphin time! Griffin!
With that, you all witness him begin to morph. And as he morphs, he appears in a brand new uniform. The White Griffin.
There we
And
go.
thus, the birth,
2 shirts.
Was that hot?
Very hot.
the birth of the Green Ranger. Green Ranger, oh my god, that's me!
Run! Color!
I am not green today. Well,
I thought I was the color.
you really
I'm
are.
green today. It's my favorite sweatshirt, thank you very much. As he says it's morphing time, and he does it, all of you get pushed back and knocked on your feet. There's no save, there's no nothing, you get knocked on your feet.
Yeah.
The amount of energy that gets produced at the birth of this new ranger knocks everybody down. All of the power and lights in the command center turn off. Except for a single white light hovering over where Jack once stood, and now the White Griffin Ranger stands. Jack, why don't you go ahead and describe what your new Griffin armor looks like?
Standing before you, instead of what was once very well-made red armored metallic style suit, now stands what appears to be more of a tighter form-fitting clothing. There's a large V-shaped gold chest plate that covers his whole chest, and in the center seems to be a symbol of a griffin, as well as the helmet that seems to be sleek white, and then a gold feather adorned to the side right across the head. The center chest piece is white, where the arms and legs are black. Adorning his arms are gold-plated gauntlets that are armored and slightly protrude past his elbows, and golden boots as well. On his hip seems to be a white style like cape that kind of shoots down, that just about touches the floor. On his left side is a large bladed, what appears to, you would almost assume it would be a double-handed feather, because the way it's shaped is it curves a little bit and then curves out for the rest of the feather, and there's 2 hands that rests on the side of his hip. It's very large in comparison to other ranger weapons. Think of a feather as it curves. Instead of the back end, there's 2 handles, and it kind of curves up and then curves up again. And the feathers appear to be blade-shaped upward.
That's dope.
Alpha 5 walks over and... Jack? Are you still alive in there? You didn't get burnt to a crisp, right?
I just... brains.
You fucking Alpha books it, and then all you hear is... as he trips.
Over the Roomba.
And over the Roomba, in fact. The Roomba just happened to be there. The only thing that survived the power outage was the Roomba. Yes, Alpha trips over the Roomba.
That robot's in charge of you guys here. That one, that just
team-
ripped.
Wouldn't say
Teammate.
charge.
So
And
he
you,
meant
I,
behind us.
I click two clicks and pull the helmet off.
Way to be dramatic, bud. I say as I stand up, brushing
There's
myself
very
off.
few times I can get revenge on Alpha. Alpha's far smarter than I am. I have to take chances while I can.
I was talking about knocking me on my ass, but yeah, that's fine too.
Didn't need me to put on that much of a show.
I sit up. It's like,
Dude, it
yeah,
was
honestly, the
spectacular.
zombie brains thing was pretty funny.
Alpha,
Speak for yourself!
are you okay, Alpha? I saw the fall.
No, you didn't.
Fair enough, I didn't see anything.
That's right. What'd you say, newbie?
I saw you fall. But also, you all kidnapped me again, and now blown me on my ass.
Technically, the power grid did.
So-
None of us knew who you were before you showed up.
Were you planning
here.
on summoning anyone specific when you guys did that?
No.
No.
We
So
were
you
just
kidnapped
trying
someone.
to
More of a hope and
mess
prayer.
with it.
We needed assistance, and now you're here. If you don't wish to assist us, you can leave. We can send you back.
I just don't understand how I'd assist you very well, but
You can always try on the glasses.
I'd say so.
I think I'll save them for the emergency my master talked about.
I'd say that's now, but fair enough.
I hope not.
Kidnapping be an emergency.
Yeah.
Especially
We didn't kidnap him.
Priorities
Why do you
straight,
all
bud.
keep saying we kidnapped him?
I'm just
We
trying to
clearly
make a-
saved him.
I'm
He's
saying
He's kind of the
power
smartest
grade
one here. I
kidnapped
like
him.
him.
He is. He's also a teacher.
He's might as
Makes
well
sense.
be your guys'
You remind me
father
of
figure.
Jackson.
I call him a crazy uncle. I've seen him do too many drugs.
What?
Do you have some?
Not to share right now, no.
Find
I'll
me
keep you in
later.
mind for later.
I'm staying.
Use me.
I'm staying.
That's all it took. At least I don't have to bring out the cake.
I just cocaine and LSD. It's alright.
But at least I will bring out the cake. And as Alpha
Why do you
says
think he
that,
understands the power grid so well?
as Alpha says the word cake, he rolls out a white and gold cake to celebrate the birth of a new ranger and hopefully a new hope for the power grid. Now that Lucas will be able to tap in completely into the red Morphin grid,
And
we did have to create a whole new color.
or tap into it anyway.
Yeah, we didn't create it, but we found a way to find the right tuning to it so that there wouldn't be any interference and everybody'd have access to full power.
Well then, let's get to cutting this cake, because knowing our luck, something will go wrong right when I slice into it.
You're
What
right.
would you have done if this didn't
You
work
don't want
with
to
the
stay
cake?
in your new uniform.
I had backups.
Of every color?
No,
No.
backup people.
No, I didn't have backups of other people. I may have had a I'm sorry it didn't work and I hope you get better cake. Plus balloons.
Thank you for putting in the effort, Alpha.
And I may have updated our insurance policy.
A little
Well-
bit extra liability coverage.
And I put a bigger life insurance policy on you.
That one hurts.
Listen.
You should see the size of the insurance policy he has on me.
You deserve it. You're 95.
That's rude. I'm 95.
Why do you think I called him the same age?
I thought you were Alpha 5.
I am Alpha 5. What do you think the 5 stands for?
Alpha 95?
Yes.
I thought you were just the 5th generation.
I thought it
Theoretically,
meant
the
he ran off
95th.
Windows 5, to be honest with you.
It's Windows 5.
That's not important.
Doesn't matter.
Either way, did you bring the dull knife?
I brought a knife.
I walk over to it and is it dull?
It's very dull.
Good.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, before he cuts the cake, we're going to go on a 15.
Catch you after the break.
See you soon.
Make sure to hit mute.
When we And we
I can
are
produce people.
back. I am so glad I waited to press that button. But welcome everybody. We are back from our lovely break. I hope you guys all had an amazing snack time, or you did a quick
Wait.
15-minute power EP,
Go lay down.
because it's going to be a long night
Yeah, you gotta
tonight.
back up, Sasha. You know
Tomorrow's
your enemy.
Easter,
Come on,
so-
go lay down.
For
Sorry,
those
Bork,
who have
Bork's in the
just
chat.
joined,
Pretty girl.
Bork is in the studio right now. She's borking in her cone.
I know.
That is the Roomba that Alpha 5 was talking about.
She does
Hey,
a horrific job.
She does way better than Alpha 5 when it comes to cleaning.
She's just like, I'm not going.
Come on, Bork.
You must have more snacks.
Thank you, Roomba. She's like,
Keeps
no,
going.
Dad.
Stop talking.
No, I don't want to go.
Um,
But there's people out here.
suckers
I have to clean.
covered in like chili and shit.
It means it's summer.
All right. With that being said, with the Bork and the Roomba being handled by Alpha 7. Actually, the Bork's being handled by the lovely DM Green.
No, it's A prime.
A Prime.
That's Alpha Prime.
That's Alpha Prime. That is Alpha Prime, just so y'all know. Bringing it back. Alpha 5 brings out the cake in order to celebrate. You guys take a closer look and you see just a little 8-inch. 8-inch. It's like figurine.
Got you.
Sitting there. Just all white. Nothing special because he had no idea if this was going to work or not. So he got what he could.
All right, I walk over
Dull knife.
and just start.
Beep, beep. You hear the alarm go off, and Alpha quickly looks over. Oh, it's just a Roomba. I'm sorry. Goes, picks up the Roomba as it's hitting the alarm, causing it to go off. And as he's cutting the cake, you guys look, and it's actually ice cream cake.
Who would like a slice?
Even better, it's
ice cream cake.
confetti ice cream cake, and there's each layer is a different color.
We also have sporks.
I would love a piece.
We have forks, not sporks. We have forks.
I replaced them
we're
with sporks because they're
adults.
safer.
It'll work for
Alpha
ice
5
cream
starts
cake,
like
it's not the problem.
pulling out the forks.
And they're absolutely sporks.
When did you get in? You were inside me.
In that context, it's so much worse than it is. Here's your ice cream cake.
You touched me.
I
I
didn't.
can no longer be an Alpha 6.
You're what? You're Alpha 5.
You're Alpha 5.
I know. But now I can't go up one. Because I was derobotized.
You know you don't.
I'm gonna walk away from that joke.
I guess I'll take a piece.
All right, and I just start.
No cake for you.
I pass him my.
He can have
My
some
cake,
cake.
next piece.
It's all right. It's to
I
be,
cooked
it's
it.
to be shared for everyone.
You're right, but he's new. We have to be nice to new people.
Ain't getting at me.
He almost punched me.
You cooked it.
But he didn't.
You didn't.
It's ice cream.
If he
Fine.
did, he wouldn't get a piece.
We maybe slightly kidnapped him. Here you go.
As you guys go and take a bite, right before the sweet, delicious taste of ice cream touches your lip, the real alarm goes off.
Golden.
Oh, looks like you guys don't get ice cream. More for me.
I just picked the whole pint.
That wasn't
Shoves
very
the
safe.
spork in my mouth. Just,
Scarfs down the entire plate.
So as he's like, fine, then eat.
Keep eating.
As he does, he quickly goes over to the command center. Aye. He stops. He's never stopped before. The slushy bar's under attack. There's Zed putties? Putty patrollers? Cogs? They're attacking someone. Rangers, you guys have to hurry and go save them.
All right. Ready to go be a hero?
sure, let's see how this goes.
You don't have a choice. Before you can even finish,
You will get transported.
you got transported. As you get transported, you guys appear in the slushy bar.
I'm still morphed. Let's go.
You're still morphed without a helmet on.
Did you leave your helmet?
No, he brought it with him.
You got one. Go ahead and give me a acrobatics check with disadvantage, because this is only your second time. Everybody else, you guys have done this hundreds of times now. You're used to it. Not like the first time where Lucas fell in his bat.
What was it?
I'm rolling
Jesse.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Doesn't unfortunately have any
So is it
liquid on her shoes.
It's whatever the lower one was.
Yeah, so 9.
So 9.
Unfortunately.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
As you all appear, thum, 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 smack. You land on your butt. As you guys appear, you all ready, go into action, and you look,
I'm doing a power pose right next to him.
and you look. Andrew's on the ground.
First time?
Technically?
It's alright, I was the same way.
Does he never give a warning when he does that?
No.
You're supposed
stand up.
You're a Power Ranger. You should be ready at all times.
Not a Power Ranger yet.
Bullshit. Well then.
It's Morphin time?
He said it. I'm already morphed.
And with that, guys, he said it.
Do I have to
Say it louder. Say it with pride.
It's
You're a
Morphin
ranger.
time!
And with that, folks, go ahead. Do your morph sequence, starting with the Red Ranger.
Alright.
Folks at home, if you don't know, these are all from different Power Ranger universes, and each individual Power Ranger has their own different morphing sequence. And you're about to witness them firsthand. So smile, have fun. It's morphing time.
Die!
Ninja Storm! Ranger form! Ha!
Go ahead and describe what your Ranger form looks like. It's coming around.
It's right there.
So, like I said, my character's about 5'6", but I'm standing tall, very prideful, in like a ninja armor, almost like a Shizuku or a Hokama. Instead of the shoulder pieces coming down, they're like peaked up and out a little bit. Going down, I have my, I guess, like my belt, my gi belt, with some ninja slacks, with my chest piece, my armor, my arms, and my leg armor, all red, with everything else black.
Jesse.
It's Morphin time!
Whips out her glass.
Yep.
Yep.
Jungle Fury! Cheetah!
Describe how your Ranger form looks like.
Yellow, obviously. Helmet has the cute little ears. Leopard print on it. Same with the shoulders and on the back of the thighs. With white on the breastplate and the inside of the arms and on the shins and feet. With my tail.
Dennis Jack.
Alright.
It's morphin time. You
It's,
can still do the action. You ding.
is it Jack? And we go
Jack
together.
and Dennis. Yeah, you guys go
'Cause we're,
together.
we're from the same realm. Hey, ADHD boy, let's go. Morphin time.
I already morphed.
I didn't.
Did you change the coin?
Do it.
Did you change the coin?
Yes, I did.
Demorph just to
So-
remorph with them.
Eddie.
So, it's morphin time. Pull out the thing. Form of Triceratops.
Press the
Gotta
button.
get
Yeah. Go ahead and describe your Ranger form.
So my Ranger form is it's kind of a blend. A little bit white upper chest piece, bluish arms that kind of go down into black. Other side, same thing. Blue torso, and then kind of blue and black leggings. It at first look looks kind of like it moves well with me, but it's actually modified Kevlar because I designed it and then stored it up in the Morphin grid. And then there's just like on the helmet, very, very small, subtle little horns on it that look like a triceratops, but very subdued. It's not like the big dinosaur.
As they morph, the energy from the morphing grid, all that excess, shoots out behind them in their respective colors. Blue, yellow, red,
White.
white. Andrew, you're looking at this and you're like,
Oh, and also my dude has a big trident. too.
yeah. You're just
For
watching this and you're just like, what is going on?
Huh.
We'll do something.
All right. Well, you press the button on these. You just did, right?
Yeah, right on the side.
I guess now's better than ever, because if not, I might die. But Master already said I had the heart of a lion, so let's do it. How'd you say? It's morphin time?
It's Morphin time.
It's morphin time. Heart of the lion. Jungle Furies. I forgot.
You forgot your line?
Yeah.
How could you forget your line on an improv?
Line? Director? Line?
As you morph, go ahead and describe how your ranger form looks. You are so close.
I know. I was
So
right
close.
there. All day
It
practicing.
was great. It was fantastic.
I even showed you.
It's your first time.
Come on, man.
Go easy on me. I'm a noob at this.
It's easy, man.
So, my ranger form is going to be, it's a black suit. I have black shoulder pads, a white, almost like half breastplate up. I have white straps around my thighs and boots, and my arms have gauntlets on them that are white and they have claws at the tips. As well as my helmet only goes to the top of my head, and my hair goes back almost as if a lion's mane.
His hair does, in fact, grow longer than what you guys saw it,
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
almost mimicking that of a lion's mane.
That's
As you morph, a big explosion happens.
Oh.
A bigger explosion than normal. As this is your very first time not only morphing, but that a Black Ranger has accessed the morphing grid in this universe.
Moving on. Ignore me.
Sorry. I think I know what you're thinking.
Yes.
Yep.
And with that, I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative as 5 putty patrollers and 3 Z patrollers.
Why
come
do
out.
I even need to roll? But I roll this fucking good.
That's good. You get
Just
any?
make-
All right, I need somebody to keep track of initiative.
I got.
So you have this, so you can do a D.
And you said 5 putty patrollers, and what were the other 3?
There's Z putty patrollers.
Z putty. So my character knows what they are, but I
Yes.
sure as fuck don't.
Putty warriors.
They are the foot soldiers.
They're like the gray, like generic coloring foot soldiers that you probably saw at one point. The
Yeah.
putty warriors.
What was that?
They're made by the weird elf dude.
Oh, there it is.
Finster,
Yes.
Finster, there we go.
which is weird because
Okay.
Finster.
That's
You guys haven't heard anything from Rita or anything.
Ooh.
They're
I'm very
clay
confused
people.
by all things.
Okay, putty.
Putty. P-U-T-T-Y.
Putty.
So like literal clay. Got it. All right.
Mhm.
So
You okay?
Andrew got a 20.
There's a corner here. I
Yeah.
smacked it 3 times with my toe.
16.
You should probably stop that.
And
Never
let's
gonna
see.
stop.
Never gonna give you up.
16. Lucas.
Correct.
Excuse me. Jack's initiative.
24. Be rolling sweet over
I
here.
hope you're ready.
I was built ready, my
Where do you see if
drug.
you have plus anything to initiative?
Um,
That is if you have the.
If you're
Okay.
trained in.
Cool.
yeah, you basically can train in it.
So,
I don't care about it.
putty patrollers, they rolled.
What's that? Oh, sweet.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. They rolled a 19. So putty patrollers rolled a 19. Z patrollers. Oh. they do have a plus. Z, the Z putties, as we're gonna call them from now on, Z putties, rolled 14. And go ahead and do unnamed.
By the way, that's what the blade looks like. By the way, just so you're aware.
Nice.
They rolled a. I had almost everything out that I needed, and then I didn't realize I needed something.
Mm-hmm.
For right now, put it at 12. I'll tell you if it has a plus.
Cool.
All right, top of the initiative.
Jack.
Jack. 8 putties are surrounding a single hooded figure.
Hooded.
Does it look like the hooded figure is in defensive stance?
They are very much in a defensive stance.
Hi, Steve. Welcome back. We love you. Hi.
Hi.
Lucky number's 15.
Lucky
We are currently
number.
playing Power Rangers, by the way. Well then, I rush over, and I just start striking. As I rush in, I spin the.
As you whip the blade out, you stop for a second. As a head of a griffin just stares at you. What do you think you're doing, swinging me like that?
Don't got time for this. Sorry.
What?
And I click it and instinctually disconnect it into 2, and I jump up and attack 2 of them with multi-strike.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, that's right. You take that. Give me a. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay.
And are you targeting a putty or a Z putty? The big difference is Z putties have a big old Z in their chest.
I'm targeting both Z putties.
2 Z putties? Okay, go ahead.
Damn.
What'd you roll?
25 to hit.
Almost. 1. Okay, first attack hits. Second attack.
Sorry, math is hard in my brain right now. I'm gonna roll this just in case. Didn't get didn't 8, so it doesn't matter. 3, 10, 15, 17.
Barely hits.
We take those. So D4s, right? Or no, D6s.
You're using the sword?
Yeah.
Yes,
powerful.
D6s.
In 2 pieces of D6 or D4?
7 damage on the first strike.
Okay.
5 damage on the second strike. Just.
How do you keep it damage?
Huh?
A
You want me to?
or
Yeah, I
initiative.
got it.
Okay.
So first one hit. You hit it for how much?
7.
I don't like that.
Damage go brrr.
And then second attack.
5. And then as I swing back up, I flip it in my hand and reconnect it. And look at the griffin and just, sorry, someone needed help.
I didn't appreciate that, Jimmy.
It's Jack.
Whatever, James.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm not happy right now.
And your name?
You don't deserve my name after treating me like that.
I wielded you with efficiency. I don't.
You wield me like a madman, swinging toys.
Well, God.
I'm an elegant piece of equipment, and I wish to be treated as such.
Then guide me and I shall follow.
You can feel that, it doesn't have eyelids, but you can feel the squint, and then the silence. Was that your turn?
Yes, because I don't think
Who's next?
combat's a little more.
So combat, the way combat is, if you guys have a speed of 2 or more, 3 or more, so make sure your speed is, you get movement, action, free action. Free action is your bonus action, usually means you whip out your weapon, interact with something, so if you wanted to throw a chair, you can throw a chair, but that uses your attack. Just be mindful of that, alright? Environment's your friend. And everything has a use. Even slushies. Who's next, Eddie?
Andrew.
still kind of like looking myself over, just like, so this is what you guys were talking about. Okay. And what do I see before me exactly?
So you see Jack rushing in to go help a hooded figure being attacked by putties. He jumps at 2 of the putties, doing a significant amount of damage already. One of them looks pretty broken up, considering it's made of clay, and the other one's still going. But the others are still attacking that hooded figure. I have so many putties.
I'm just going to sprint to the closest one. To
Okay.
me, that's focusing on the hood figure.
Okay, it would be a putty.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to just spin around, just straight gut punch it.
Gut punch it?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
And when I say gut punch, I mean like this, by the way, with the claws.
Okay.
2. That's a 3.
That's a 3. The putty smacks your hand out of the way. And who's next, Eddie?
The putty patrollers.
Sweet.
Yep.
And strikes back at you. Yep. What is your toughness?
So that would be right here. Plus, so
Should be your
16.
strength.
So 16. Because it's the strength.
So 16.
Plus the
Okay.
essence
He
plus
rolled
armor.
a 13. So he misses. So he smacks and wildly tries to slap you. A second putty is going to come over and try to attack you. Now, see, the cool thing about putties is there's powers in numbers, especially with putties. So this one's going to attack you with advantage.
That one.
These dice are evil, dude.
Told you. Oh dear God.
Are you using red ones?
Eddie, you have been demorphed.
Really?
Trey now has disadvantage. Because here at Legendary Action, we encourage you to have a seat at our table and affect the world around us. As you spend points, you can change the things that happen to all of us at the table. So thank you very much, Green of LA.
Green of LA. So, I'll get to Eddie. Don't worry. We're gonna have fun. The putty patroller rolled a natural 20.
Are you using the red dice? Yeah, they're evil. I think they're weighted, actually.
So we have a pair of
Mike
dice
will
that
never admit to it.
I've statistically rolled
Either that or,
6 20s in a row.
or they have an evil spirit inside them, probably.
Oh, get ready.
Here comes the pain.
Here comes the putty pain. Get ready for the putty. Or,
Bring the pain!
would you like to shuffle your fate? Mike, if you could be so kind.
Oh, so here at our table, ladies and gentlemen, for you two, we play by the rules of you may shuffle your fate, so you can change a roll of a die against you. In doing so, it changes your roll to whatever is pulled, whether it's a roll that hits you or a roll that you make. In doing so, you pull whatever card it is, and that is what the die is now rolled. The drawback is that the DM may now shuffle anyone else's fate, as the balance must be kept.
The Morphin grid has to be kept in balance. Nobody gets the right to abuse it.
So a crit will hurt you. Actually, I forgot what happens when you get crit.
So, if I do more damage than your HP, you will demorph and be dropped to 1. So you can thank the power for protecting you.
So that they would need.
But
5
if
damage.
I get more than 10 damage, which is not possible, but just saying, it'd be night Andrew.
Then you're dead.
You will be placed in the Hall of Rangers.
Don't die.
I'm gonna say let's play Fate.
Very well.
Now that does hurt someone else at the table.
Just so
keep
you
in
know.
your mind.
I get to use it. Go ahead.
You pick a card.
Pick a card. Any card. Let it be a natural 20. Is this how you feel? Oh, it's so powerful.
What'd you get?
A 1. Flipped it to a 1.
Oh,
So you turn a natural 20 to a 1.
but it's okay. No, I have to take that. Huh? Very well. This putty misses its attack. That's okay. I have mine. And remember, the grid will get its power back. Always get my hits back. So the other putty is going to... rush the one that did major damage. And remember, it's always fun to play with friends. More friends, more damage. Does a... You got a lot of toughness. I don't like your toughness, dude. Does a 16 hit?
No. Yes. Yes. Yes, it does.
You're going to take... These dice are evil. 4 points of damage.
All right.
That was toughness, correct?
Yeah. So yeah, because it'd be your essence plus the 10, and that's it. Oh no.
And your armor.
It
You
does
don't have
not
to-
hit.
Does not hit.
Sorry, I have armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys are morphed, so you get your armor.
Except for me.
Yeah, nice. So that was putty number 3. Putty 4 is going to jump over and attack the hooded figure. Hits the hooded figure. Only deals 1 damage to the hooded figure. Number 5 is going to rush the Red Ranger. He's coming in. He's hauling butt. He jumps up to kick you. Does a 24 hit.
Yes.
Wild. Okay.
It hits, right?
Yeah.
You take 4 points of damage.
You have 5. You're now down to 1.
You're now down to 1.
But you're still morphed.
You're
so
still
okay.
morphed.
Just bang.
That is the putties.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Okay.
You just witnessed a single putty smack him, jump kicked him, and almost knocking him out.
I feel bad, so I'm gonna go attack that putty that just attacked
Lucas.
Lucas.
Lucas?
Lucas.
Perfect.
Jesus.
You have advantage.
Oh, cool.
Flanking. Yep.
You gotta flank, guys. Use the teams, man.
Yep.
The putties are using it. Why aren't you?
Yep. Work together.
Work together.
Ooh, natural 20.
There you go.
How do you want...
Plus a 19. But
How do you do it?
okay. I noticed that, and so I run up, and with my power claws, I sort of just grab him. You okay?
Rein it in.
So I punch him through the neck as I'm running behind him and pull him back to flip him down to the ground.
As you throw him over your shoulder and hits the ground, he just turns into rubble.
Oh shit.
Cool.
You guys know that
You
if
good?
you guys hit these guys hard enough, they
They fall apart.
fall apart. Who's next? Evie. Anything else? You still have move?
Yeah, movements though.
No. You have technically a free action, which is you can either talk or throw something. No, you can't even talk. You can talk, can't throw. Getting really hot.
Well, what's around me to throw?
There's chairs. It's
Okay.
so it's a smoothie bar. So there's tables, chairs.
Oh, right. I thought we were
rubble
outside.
everywhere.
Okay.
Everybody is gone. It's just you, the hooded figure, the putties, an almost knocked out Griffin Ranger, and an almost knocked out Red Ninja Ranger.
Oh, you're doing fine. You missed.
I grab a
I
chair
did miss.
and I chuck it at. You were battling one, right?
No.
No, you were.
Yeah.
I chuck it at the one that he's battling.
Okay.
There's 2 trying to jump me right now.
Okay. So that would be your next action. So you found it. You have the chair ready to throw. Next.
Next is Z Buddies.
The V putties are coming for revenge. Gotta double check their stat. Revenge.
Messed them up.
You messed them up really good. Do they have the same effect? Yes, they do. Are you ready, sir? You're about to get smacked.
Figured.
I rolled a 19 and a natural 20.
They're weighted.
Oh, you want to shuffle?
Gimme.
No,
Gimme.
that's not fair.
Yeah,
Let
Choice.
me
Gimme.
Yeah.
go ahead.
This is
Shuffle your
all
fate.
gonna come back and bite us later.
Probably.
Gets the natural 20.
2.
Oh.
The
they're
first
just
putty
yanking all the
misses.
whole low ones right
You guys
now.
are getting rid of all the low ones.
Yep.
Yay
It's
me.
working. 1, 2.
Here comes the second attack.
I don't. Right?
Hey, give me 2 seconds.
The black dice, the natural 20 is the critical roll symbol, right?
Yes.
You didn't actually get damaged last time, right?
No, he didn't.
No.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Because DM Green
Let's heal him, Mike.
healing you.
You. All right, we'll see how much.
Well, heal now, bitches. Let's go.
All right, so let me roll my damage. Where's my other? Let me roll my damage.
It's true.
You would have taken 5 points of damage.
Which.
And because the lovely Green of LA has healed you,
Features. There's no way an element.
you stay morphed with 1 HP.
We the same, buddy. We in the same boat.
So I get hit for 5.
You get hit for 5,
And I
and the
get,
Griffin, you're useless. But I can make use of you. As he says that, he glows white, and you feel a warm energy fill you, keeping you alive in the fight.
heals me to 2. Ooh.
Does it heal for you too?
We said 2 because we can do a bunch in the game.
Yes. So 2. Stop being stupid, Jimmy. And do what I need you to do.
I'll give it a shot.
And then I'll give you my name. Z-Putty 3 is going to attack the hooded figure. Hits. 3 points of damage to the hooded figure. Next.
Lucas.
Lucas. You got one right in your face.
That took that one down, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, the hood
It's
figure
just
is
one
next.
d20.
Oh, the hooded
So
figure?
unknown's 12.
Okay.
It's just one d20, correct?
Well,
Yeah,
But yeah,
one second.
the hooded figure's got to go first. And then you.
I gotta find my
Yeah.
the person I want.
So he's not going to attack us, hopefully. Hopefully.
You guys are the rangers of this place? Well, I guess that will do. As they say this as they go and kick the putty.
Speaking in a karate kick.
I don't think they hit. I don't think they hit. They hit. They do. So the putty patroller, as they look, they do a quick little spin kick. Who's up there? You two. Give me an alert. Alertness roll. What?
So
alert. No, so your alertness is just base 20.
Yep.
Oh God.
21.
3.
You're too busy struggling with your new powers to realize what happened. You notice as soon as she kicks, there's a flash of yellow.
They're tough to read. Yeah, that's why.
Flash in yellow, flash of white, and then the putty patroller.
Is it familiar?
Yes. A flash of yellow as that putty patroller crumbles up to pieces.
Boom.
That is one less putty. Yep. All right, who's next?
Next is Lucas.
Lucas, you got that guy up in your face.
I killed him.
Didn't she
Dead.
kill him?
I killed
Oh,
him.
you killed him.
Yep.
You're free to do.
Get Jesse killed.
And there's what, 2 more
So
by the
right now
headquarters?
there's 2 Z putties attacking Jack with the normal putty. There is 2 putties attacking Andrew. He's looking pretty hurt. And
So that's 5. So there's
the rest of them, 1 more Z putty, and then I believe 1 more putty attacking the hooded figure.
We've killed 2, right?
2 have been killed, yes.
Yeah. So then I think there's just 1 left on the hooded guy. If there's 3 on.
What's the
Jack,
hooded
2 on
guy's
you.
health at?
Yes. Huh?
What's the hooded guy's health at? Do
You
we
don't know.
You don't know.
He's just been hit a couple.
Does
You
he?
don't know.
Does he look bad, or does he look okay?
They look behind the cloak. They look fine.
Okay.
I haven't gotten hit yet, right? Because I drew the card.
Yes, you have not been hit, so you're still doing good. For now. Don't worry. The great DM Green has redeemed disadvantage for your next attack.
Right. Andrew.
Or roll. No, it's next attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Trey's next attack will be a disadvantage, and Eddie has to remorph because he currently doesn't have a suit on.
Not yet. We'll get there.
Huh?
I was gonna say I need yours after.
I run up to Andrew
Just later.
and
Okay.
jump up and do a flying roundhouse kick
Ooh, fancy.
to the first.
Go ahead and roll.
With advantage, right? 'Cause it's-
Yes,
That is
with
not a
advantage.
D20.
Need a flat.
So roll your d20.
So D20 and then a D20.
So go ahead and roll
Yep,
2
so
Because
roll
you're
two
all
and
with
pick the
advantage
highest.
because you're flanking.
See a little greenstone.
And yeah, make sure it's not. And you take the
19.
higher roll. Yeah, 19.
19.
19
Yes.
hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. So your martial arts should be what? A d6?
D4.
d4. So go ahead and roll the triangle guy.
Yep.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Where's my notes? I can't find my notes.
3.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Good job.
Anything better than 2 above average.
Hell yeah.
So, as you go and attack, you quickly tell Andrew, lean forward. Would you listen to that? You're in the middle of combat. He's telling you to lean forward.
Say yes.
Would Andrew lean forward?
I might be a second or 2 late, but I'd just kind of be like, okay. Like, kind of like leaning down a little
You
bit.
lean down a little bit. You hesitate. As he hesitates, you kind of chop your steps really quick. But recover, roll off his back, and roundhouse kick the one in front of him, positioning yourself behind that putty. Who's next?
Dennis, me. Dennis is up.
What do you plan on doing?
So I've been unmorphed, right? So yeah, something happened with the power
So
grid.
as you get ready to go, you're like, okay, it's my turn. Let me show you whippersnappers how it's done.
Yeah. And then
You go, as you go to like get ready to charge, your power lance is gone. Then you look,
armor's gone.
armor's gone.
So I was planning on helping out Jack. Anyway, I still go over there without my armor.
Okay.
I grab, because this is a a slushy bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Metal chairs.
Yep.
I grab one of the chairs and get into flanking with one of the ones attacking him.
Okay. What's your strength?
4. So it's actually not bad.
Okay. You don't have to worry about disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to add anything extra. It's just going to be a straight advantage.
Cool. So we do.
And are you attacking a Z putty or one of the putties?
That was crappy. It doesn't make a difference because I apparently miss because I only got a 7, even with advantage.
You're a little worked up. You're like, what's going on? You're running through all the scenarios that could cause you to demorph, and you haven't been able to find one.
No reason.
And while you're thinking, you're like, oh,
I miss with the chair.
you miss with the chair and like do the whole swing 360,
Yep.
and then kind of like
And then as
you realize that Jack may have taken a little too much power from the power grid, and you think that's the reason. You won't know until
until I test things.
until you experiment.
Yep. What does it take for me to get back into
So that was your action,
form?
free action, and movement.
Yeah. Okay.
So it takes an action to remorph.
Okay. So I'll save that for next turn. Because I'm all out.
Or you can use one of your story points to remorph. Remember, you guys started off with 5.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you want to use a story point?
Yes. Yep.
Please say the line.
Sorry guys, it failed, but it's Morphin time. And then pull it out. Power up Triceratops.
And there's a small explosion.
Yep. But it's back.
It's back. You're back in
Got my
your
trident
ranger
back,
form. Top of the initiative, right?
Yes.
Jack.
Yum.
Make this quick, please. I have things to tell you, things to explain.
Well, let's see if this works then. I just slow it down, but I try to be a little bit more quick and elegant with it as I strike the putty and strike the Z.
Okay.
Striking the Z with advantage because it's flanked.
Yep.
All right. Oh, there it is. I was like, what? Hang on.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Enough of that.
Bam. All right.
Don't forget your guys' perks. Remember, you guys all had your beginner ranger perk.
I did it, but I got a sword.
So,
I do. Yeah. If you go to your color, you have an ability. Hang
the
on.
yellow one's the scariest one.
Triple strike attack.
Triple strike. Remember, you have heart of the team. So, out of combat. Will you be rolling?
Sorry, I was just double checking. Yeah. Let's start with a Z.
Okay.
Crit. 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 Good.
No,
15?
crit. 15.
I hit that.
Yeah.
I hit the fuck out of you.
It's 60.
No, you didn't.
I still get to roll my D10, right?
Fuck, that's right. You do have.
Yeah, I'm a fucking mighty boy. Oh, look at that. A 10. 25.
How do you smash him?
Oh. I simply follow the strike, and as I do, normally I'm more aggressive with my strikes. This time I follow it by feeling almost as if a flap of the wings behind me, and I let it take over as I just kind of jump and spin, doing a full spin, and then landing in that same motion, striking at the other one.
So then
Roll the attack on the other one.
well, that's for armor. That's just the
16, 17 hit.
Yeah, medium.
Hits. Roll damage.
No, it's just normal on top of that.
Technically, I could roll higher, but I just didn't do the math. 6 damage.
So as you do the spin and you feel, usually you're a lot more aggressive, but you feel yourself slow down, more methodical, more graceful, more elegant, almost like a dancer. As your first strike slashes the Z-Putty in half at the chest, it crumbles to clay. The second one, as you come back, you're a little confused at why you're not being as aggressive as you normally are. It throws off your slash and it just grazes it ever so slightly. And you said you did how much damage? For the second one.
6.
Okay.
What's an edge again? I'm trying to remember.
Advantage.
Thank you.
Who is next, Eddie? Andrew.
Yep.
You got some putties in front of you. Kind
And
of.
him, he just rolled over me, right?
Yeah. You got some putties and a teammate that told you to lean over and used you as a springboard. He used you as a springboard.
Why do you say it like that? I was protecting him.
Is it just 2 putties?
You got 2 putties.
I'm just gonna go for an attack on the closest one right now.
Thank you. Appreciate the
Yeah.
follow.
Do you want to do the one that Lucas has attacked?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah, 'cause
I also got disadvantage though.
So it's going to be a straight roll.
Just one roll?
it is
Yes.
120.
Yeah.
Because you got disadvantage by the power grid. Power grid pulled a little too hard.
11.
Does not hit. You guys don't have a lot to do as first levels.
Do you get a second attack or just one?
Just one.
Who is next, Eddie?
Next
Say it.
is
Say it.
what's the putty patrollers?
Oh, it's only the putties?
Yep.
That's fine, because I attack back. I retaliate. Remember, you're not the only person that likes to attack with numbers. You find as the putty still a little disoriented from the mist kick, goes to do a kick to you, and you just quickly, no, you swipe it away. All your training that your master has taught you is slowly kicking in as you're finally starting to get a grip of where you are, what you are, and what you need to do. You let that instincts come in, you're just like, nope, don't touch me. As the second one attacks Lucas. Does a 16 hit you? No?
So
No.
two.
No, is that my more?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, he's looking at me.
Oh,
I
No?
got 17.
misses. Yeah.
Same thing. This one goes to punch you, and you quickly just, you drop it. Elbow, block, push down, and you get ready to push, and you wait. You're like, I'm part of a team now. I'm not by myself. I need to be patient. I can't rush this. But I really want to mess him up. You think about it. You really want to
tear off
fuck
his
him
head.
up. You're just like, I have to prove myself to these old guys that I'm part of the team.
This dice might have to go in dice too.
The other putty is going to attack
Oh, no.
the hooded figure,
Don't hold me today.
missing. You see the hooded figure quickly just bat it away. Just it goes for a kick, it grabs it, just smacks it down. You see a white glove. A very familiar white glove as he drops it down. Another putty attacks. Actually, seeing the threat, it's going to run towards Jesse.
Do I have reaction?
You can laugh at the funny noises. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
I had to do math really quickly, and then I had to. Right. It's going to come in and kick you in the chest, doing a whole whomping. I have lost my. There it is. Yeah. 2 damage. It kicks you in the chest, springboards off you. Can't remember how they sound, so I'm making up noises. And it stares you down. Who's next, Eddie?
That would be me.
Jesse,
Jesse, you just got kicked in the chest.
kick it back.
I just look at it. I'm like, all right, and I swing the chair at him.
Go ahead and roll in it. What's your, what is your strength at? What is your strength?
14. Or 4.
Yeah, fine. Go ahead and roll your d20.
Cool.
Are you proficient or have any die in strength?
Athletics. Would it also be a finesse?
No, it's a chair. It's pretty bulky.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, give me an athletics. Here's the thing. I need an athletics check. If you succeed it, I'll give you a d4. No, I'll give you a d2 because it's low end. Eddie, go ahead and give me an athletics check for your last one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I do have.
No, roll, yeah. Oh, wait, you're proficient in athletics, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And so am I.
Damn it.
Well,
Like you both.
6.
we're not having much luck with the chair.
You need 12.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a straight 20.
Okay.
Straight 20.
That one's going to jail.
What'd you roll?
The 5.
Okay.
So
15.
yeah. That one's going in jail. This
You
one's
hit.
staying
Go
out.
ahead.
There we go.
You gotta see how much a chair does. They didn't give me everything I need for a chair.
Okay, D4.
It's a D4.
Big chair.
It's a big chair. Go ahead and roll a D4.
It's a metal chair. They hurt.
The big chair.
3.
Ooh.
3.
Crunch.
Nice.
Oof.
Go ahead and roll a. Give me percentile dice. 2 D10s.
Right.
You,
There we
there.
go. 30.
What was it?
30.
30? As you go to swing and hit the putty with the chair bends in half. Now deemed unusable.
Alright.
I was really hoping you hit higher so you could break it and do a little bit more damage, but it's fine.
Just toss it.
Alright, Eddie, who is next?
Next are the Z putties. Whatever's left of them.
So one of the Z putties is going to. The remaining Z putty goes and attacks you. Dirty 20.
Does not hit. It does, but that's not the point. Go ahead.
I think they have a different die
Okay,
too.
so that's
They have a different attack die.
So that's a,
Do I get to hurt you? Do I get to hurt you? No, I don't. It's the same die.
so you acrobatics,
2.
initiative, you get those. Yeah.
That should drop you morph, right?
Oh, no, that's animal. There's the. Okay, yeah.
No,
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you get
because
those
I have
on
3
there.
health because I say so.
No, you don't. You get kicked in the
Also
chest.
those are
You're still trying to get
So I get
accustomed to using the powers.
And then also,
You get pushed back.
The black
And as you get pushed back, you hit the ground and you're no longer morphed. In fact, you're pretty fucked up.
What happened?
Wind's knocked out of you.
Oh.
We're good. All right.
You also notice
Sorry.
the sword's gone.
Let's just stop talking to me. Oh, son of a bitch.
And those are the- yeah,
I can
the
still
power
hear
points.
you idiot.
Well, that's helpful.
Not as helpful as you. I may need to find a new one.
You can't run away from me.
I don't know. The Yellow Ranger seems pretty powerful. Maybe I should have been her partner.
That's hurtful.
The other. Yeah. You hear the putty give a victory screech as it knocked down a Power Ranger. It's going to get some good clay if it lives. My clay. There's only one other putty left.
Yeah, so that was the last Z putty.
That was the last Z putty. Wait.
Just don't forget backs to me. I'm
Are you
just
still the
I'm
one
just gonna
fighting
football
the
tackle
hook figure?
fuck out of
Yeah.
things.
So the other Z putty is going to go ahead and
With the
attack
helmet?
the hooded figure.
I'm not in Power Ranger armor anymore.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
But bro, let me tell you, bro. I be running.
That putty rolled a natural 20. These dice are deadly, dude.
I told you.
I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Yeah, that
Who
definitely
is that
happens.
targeting?
The hooded
The
figure.
hood figure.
But yeah, I'm is pain. Whose fate did you redeem? I would like to redeem my shuffle of fate for the hooded figure. As I rush carelessly in and tackle them out of the way.
You know, I will allow this.
You tackle the hooded figure.
The hooded figure.
Okay.
Out of the way of a natural 20.
Okay.
Gimme. Because
Just so you know,
I get
if
hit.
it hits,
Nah, gimme.
if it hits,
Gimme.
all it has, you have to be less than a 10. If it's 10 or higher, you're getting hit.
Uh-huh. No, I have bonuses without armor. Thank you.
I was gonna say I do too. What
You
is
know what's
it?
higher than a 2?
What?
A 3.
You gotta take no.
As you-
We're just
1,
taking them
2,
out in
and
order.
3 in order.
I put, okay, Jack.
Woo!
Look at
Baby, let's
Look at
go!
I got 1, 2, and a 3.
Yep.
This is some BS.
Hey, all you guys do is blame me that I stacked the deck. It's not my fault. I'm black magic. I just, on the cards.
White magic, thank you very much.
I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure you have each one of those cards marked with something. But I don't know. So you
That's
know which
what
one's
I'm
the book.
saying.
If that was the case, he'd draw this next card and it would be a 17.
Also, how have I drawn a 1?
What is it?
Don't worry about it. It's for me.
Well, I publicly said that. You have to show me now. Oh, that's dope as shit.
Is it 20?
Do you know what's funny? I almost made the joke it would be a natural 20. That's funny. But yeah.
It's okay. So, you kind of stumble awake from the fucking voice telling you you're useless and insulting you. Just like your football days. You go and you tackle. They're getting ready. And as she's getting ready to take this hit, tackled as the putty goes and misses both of you somehow. The fuck did you do that for?
I'm just gonna hit you.
I would have been fine.
Sure.
God. It's fucking. Who's next, Eddie?
Next is the
Alert.
hooded figure.
What'd you get?
20.
Okay, give me 1 second, because there is something I have to do. Because you fucking.
Yeah, I rolled the d6. I was assuming, but.
No. You
Bro.
fucking tackled her. And I have to make an athletics check, so I gotta fucking pull the book. Oh, I gotta look at her shit. That's why the putty's upset, because you didn't get a hit.
I'm just gonna torture him at work and he's gonna go, hey, can I?
It was sad, dude. It was his big break.
Yeah, it was. It was not
It was
funny.
his big break.
And some asshole not in uniform is just like, no.
You guys keep ruining these poor putties' moments.
Yeah.
Good.
My
They
life's
deserve
goal.
moments.
They're people too, man.
No, they're clay.
I want you to know
Play
that if
people.
you hadn't robbed me, I would have happily. I had to.
I
had
was
to spend it.
so upset that you stayed, dude. Like, I was really hoping, like, yes, come on, do it. Get a 10 or higher so I can smack you. Where the hell are you? You there? As she falls and tackles, her hood comes down. You all see a blue-skinned, pointy-eared individual with long, lapis blue hair, eyes gold. God, the ranges of this timeline are horrible.
Hey, it's my first day in white. Calm down, Jesus. God.
And they chose you to be the White Ranger?
And I look over. It's like,
Who the fuck are you, lady?
I'm barely a ranger.
You're doing better than that one.
I just kind of say, you see me pop my shoulders.
I'll take it.
I'm holding my own. I broke a chair.
Anybody can break a chair.
I'll break it over you next time.
I would like to see you try
Come at
as she
me.
goes and punches the putty.
I'm still just unmorphed. Just all right. Let's go.
As she's yelling at you, she goes up to the Z putty and just punches a hole through the Z. I rolled another 20.
mm-hmm.
And the putty that was super sad that it didn't have its moment,
Disintegrates.
looks down, crumbles. I would like to see you try, dear. Next.
I can't help but be a show off.
The fire sales getting closer, everyone.
I told you.
I know, I can't help but
I'm
be a
using
show off.
all of your guys' quirks to my advantage. Who's next, Eddie?
Next would be
Fire Sam!
Lucas.
Lucas, you still have the two putties in front of you. You are fighting with Andrew. You guys just saw this blue-skinned alien? Question mark?
Elf.
She just one punch killed something that you guys are all seeming to have trouble with. Where were you? I gotta find you again. There you are.
I take out my ranger sword. It's like in the shape of a katana. And I do one of my, what is it called? Ninja blade blasts straight through the two in front of me.
So you're gonna use your sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and roll an attack.
That also helps, activates my power strike.
Sweet. Give me 1 second. All right. Go ahead. You have, just so you know, roll your attack. Because you have to, when you use the power strike, you have to use one of your 2 points. You remember, you have 2 personal.
It's your personal power right here.
You just got inspiration.
Oh.
From.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll with advantage.
So 2d.
Or, inspiration off the store is you roll it. If you don't like it, you can roll the other one.
Nope. Inspiration in the store. You have to add it before the roll, just like always.
So you can choose to roll with advantage or keep the same. Just roll normal.
I'll go with the advantage.
All right, you're using your inspiration by a green power source from the grid. That's what I'm doing now. DM Green is now the Green Ranger.
He's the Green Ranger that's trapped in the
15.
power grid like a
15
ranger.
with advantage. Did you roll your other?
It's the higher of the 2.
What's the highest
Oh
one?
yeah, the highest one's 15.
That hits. Do you want to add an extra damage die?
Yeah, why not?
Let me double check and say bonus damage. I gotta look at your bonus damage now. Give me 1 second. It's not bonus die. It's bonus damage.
Plus 2.
It should be +2, right? +2. Yeah, go ahead and add +2 to the damage roll. So you're using your sword.
So 17.
Should be your D6, right?
Oh. New roll. Okay.
Is it the D6 for swords? Yeah.
Swords, yeah. +2.
So 7. I rolled a 5.
How do you want to kill this guy? How do you want to smash this putty?
Well, I said I sliced both of them in half.
You can only attack one.
Just one.
Just one.
I cut whatever one is in front of me in half.
Okay. So you go.
Like coming up from the down.
So the one that actually got close to attacking you, you go and you strike it. You deflect it and you're just like, let me show you how it's done. Quickly pull out your sword, cut it in half, and then sheath it.
Samurai style.
And then turn around. Because why not? You have to prove a point that you can handle it. You're one of these guys.
Right.
You may be a kid, but you're still a ranger. As you slice it, turn around, it just slices in half
Separates.
and then crumbles to dust.
Music ended perfectly on that, by the way. I want to get that.
Perfect timing. Too bad combat's not over yet.
Just a little bit.
Who's next, Eddie?
Definitely move forward.
Me, Dennis.
I think I moved
Um,
forward.
You're morphed. You got a putty.
I'm morphed back.
Slowly.
There's one
Yeah.
putty left. Or- I think
There's
at this
3
point-
putties. There's 3 putties and a Z putty left. No, sorry.
Let me say how many. We've killed a few.
There's 3 putties left.
Okay.
There's one,
I'm fighting one.
And then one over
One's where he was.
and then one's over. No, that was a Z putty. Yeah, one's over there where the hooded figure was. So there's 3 putties left.
Which one's closest?
The putty that swinged and missed. So you got one near you.
So, the one that's. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, the 2 that are engaged with Andrew and them.
Okay. So I go over to Andrew and Sky. Since it's the closest, just because I'm looking at the situation, it's like, let's just get rid of these things and then we can have a conversation when we're done. A 15 hit?
15 does in fact hit.
Okay.
You guys need a 13 to hit, by the way, for the putties.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the dice haven't been kind today.
Is it the same for Z's too?
No.
Okay. They have a little bit.
You guys don't know what the Z's
Yeah.
are.
It's a little bit higher.
You guys have been rolling so high on them that they don't really. I can't really tell you.
And then just do 1 damage. As I'm going in, striking, I look at the blue-haired lady. He's like, I'm not really the bronze here. But I just still stab him.
You still stab them. You poke them. You did the damage. You only rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's it. The dice have not been kind tonight.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
So sorry. It's okay. That one's looking.
Looking chunky.
It's chunky. It's a chunky boy. It's a thick boy with 2 C's. Top of the initiative.
Yeah, back
One
to
have a little
Jack.
extra clay in it.
You're not gonna morph. You still have 4 story points.
Let's put a story point. To not morph.
You're not going to morph.
Well, I was looking at the story points.
So you can re-roll any dice resulting in a 1.
Because I was looking at to gain temporary access to a minor piece of equipment or tool, and I was going to pull out my sword.
Very well. As you go, you're tired. You're out of breath. You're cracking. You're like. What'd you roll?
30.
Did you roll a natural 20?
19.
19.
19 on the fucking die. I'm so upset.
So close. You do the motion from when you were morph. No, it's okay.
7 damage.
Doesn't matter. You doubled. You doubled the putty. And because you doubled the putty, you instantly killed the putty. You go and do the move. As you do it, you're trying to channel that new energy. You're not used to it. For a split second, as you go and cut, you feel the griffin's talon in your hand again as you cut through. There's no voice. And as you look, he's gone. Don't you fucking use me without my permission.
You gave me permission.
I didn't give you shit.
You asked me to use you elegantly.
Talks back.
And that wasn't elegant.
I feel it was.
That was monstrous.
It was beautiful.
I'm not talking to you.
You have to. Exactly.
Silence.
Exactly. You have to talk to me.
Silence.
If you think I can stop monologuing at any point, I can keep talking. It's so easy for me. I played so many years of football. This is unhealthy how long I can keep this up. And I keep rambling. It does not
The
stop.
hooded figure looks at you. He's like,
Sorry.
I need to leave.
Currently arguing with my new weapon.
It looks like you're talking to yourself like a fucking crazy madman. So can you please stay over there? I need to finish this. And I need to find the rest of the real help.
That's us.
We're fucked.
Do you need it? Actually,
Who's next, Eddie?
I thought that was the
Andrew.
last putty.
Andrew? There's
one. There should be just
there's
one
two.
left.
Yeah, there's one more.
Just
Do
the
I
one.
get to use my extra attack then?
I'm fine.
Ooh, you do have an extra.
I'll
attack.
attack again.
Did I kill it?
You've killed 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's either
Yeah.
one.
No, there's 2 left because Jesse's engaged in one. Because she hit it with the chair. But there is still one with Andrew. Go ahead. It's just a normal fist.
What are you doing?
Now, how are you rolling so many die?
So I'm rolling. Oh, I'm not morphed, motherfucker.
You're not morphed.
Let me reroll that. then.
I only allowed the grid because of the story point.
Would I do? I don't get any of the might bonuses because that's the one I'm morphed, right? Oh yeah, I just
No, you get
my might, right?
your might. I hope you roll a 1.
I'm rolling because I have an egregious amount of points spent in a might.
Got a
Okay.
lot. He's got a lot.
By the way, I've been rolling wrong because I'm supposed to be rolling with advantage when I use my power weapon because that's I have it edged.
Yeah.
I've been forgetting I could roll
Don't
advantage.
forget. That's why we.
Uh-huh.
I can't keep track of all your guys'.
But why not?
There's a lot going on behind the screen.
17. Wait, 17. Give me 17. Put it on 17.
I have Neon Cat playing on repeat.
6. I'm gonna roll 5.
You sounded like-
Let's see if it rolls higher.
What? Neon Cat?
No, he sounded like the moldy from Atlantis.
26. As I just flying elbows this bitch.
As you go, and you're like, I can do this all day. Run up, people's elbow. Boom. The putty in the head in front of Andrew is just couldn't say anything. Just Are you looking at me because you think I need to be impressed? Because that wasn't impressive.
I'm just happy no one got hurt. That's the most important thing.
She looks you up and down. Sure. Who's next, Eddie?
Andrew.
Andrew. Last putty in front of you just fucking crumbled. The lunatic, White Ranger, not morphed, came over and elbowed. But there's still one in front of Jess.
Mine.
I just mine.
I can picture it. I can just see Andrew's like,
Don't you try it!
I know why. I know why. What do you do?
If you take my putty, I'll try it on you.
Ron, I do have the strong talent of never shutting the fuck up. Thank you.
No.
Thank you for the sub.
You're supposed to be
Romby.
listening. What the fuck?
I'm kind of
I mean,
agreeing.
He's
Fucking
so
butt-
I'm
quiet.
kind of agreeing
Rail.
with that one. This lodge is a weird bunch of people.
You're part of that bunch.
I understand that. I just got here. I have an excuse.
No, you fucking
He
don't.
does not.
You are wearing the uniform of a Power Ranger. There is no fucking excuse. Either man the fuck up, or man the fuck up.
Happy somebody said it.
Don't get me started about you. You're the Red Ranger. You're supposed to be leading this bunch. And all I've seen you do is do one fancy kick, a little fancy sword work, but you're not directing, you're not leading. Be the Red Ranger.
To be
To be fair,
To
he
be fair,
was
no.
leading us, and I'm just new
I
to
don't
this world.
care. You are the Red Ranger.
2.
Figure it out. What do you do, Andrew? And she turns away from you.
After hearing that, Andrew would go for the last buddy too.
I will
You
attack
would.
you.
Just
Andrew would just go for it and just try and at least get one punch in successfully.
You gonna allow him to do that?
No,
No?
no.
You do not get advantage. Because as of right now, Jesse does not see you as a teammate.
she sees you as a thief.
She sees you as another combatant.
I love it. God damn it.
What'd you roll?
I hate this dice. 8.
8.
Yeah.
It's not kind.
Andrew goes and he goes to punch and you.
I just.
He feels your gaze and he's just like. It stops. He's just like, he goes forward and he's just like. I'm going to be over here. And then you hear. You said heart of a lion? Are you sure you didn't say heart of a house cat? Pathetic. Who's next, Eddie?
The last buddy.
Who does he see as a threat? The Yellow Ranger. He's the only putty. He doesn't get advantage anymore. Hey-ya! He doesn't need it.
Natural.
He rolled a 19
Yeah, no.
Wait, the dice.
with the dice. Hey-ya! Does 4 damage.
I demorph.
You didn't drop to 5. It's 5 points, then you demorph.
Yeah, everyone has a 5 base HP. currently.
5 base
Right,
HP.
but I already took 2 damage.
Oh, you took 2 damage.
So
Yeah.
then
You
you do
demorph.
demorph.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the putty comes and just stares at Andrew. He's like, you hear it really like funny, like it. You think it's laughing at you. It is 100% laughing at you. Turns to the most threatening one and punches it. Big old clay glove punches Evie in the face. You watch Evie 360 from the impact, demorphing midway and hitting the ground. She's looking really rough right now. Who's next?
That'd be
After
me.
that would be the hooded figure, the blue skin lady. The Z putties are all gone.
No,
You know-
that would be me.
Or actually, yeah, it would be you. My
Yes.
bad. Yeah, Jesse's up next. Sorry.
Jesse, you just got demorphed. You're on the ground.
Spend a story point to morph again.
Go ahead and do your morphing sequence again. But you're tired.
Yeah. Gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
Wow, thanks for the late prop introduction. Our prop director, guys.
pocket.
So, I get up, rest my hand on my knee, and I go, it's morphin' time.
Tired. You quickly morph back into it.
It's very dark.
Very dark.
Alright. And I still get my full action, right?
You get your full actions, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna triple strike.
Oh. Yep. Okay.
I need to take these guys off.
You can't read otherwise.
No, keep going. Alright.
So go ahead and roll 3 attacks.
Yeah. And it's all finesse, martial art. So.
Bonuses.
Yes, use your resources.
It's here. So 16 for the first
First one hits.
That would be, doesn't really matter, 8 for the second one, so that one misses, I'm assuming. And then, the last one I get another D2, it says. Triple strike. Follow up is the D2 extra. Let's see. That would be, does a 14 hit?
14 just hits.
Nice.
How do you smash this putty?
Let's see here. I'm going to wind up all the energy that I have left, strike him once, twice, and as I grab him with the second one, I bring my head down onto him.
Jeez.
Headbutt.
As you punch and you're chipping away at the clay, and then you just go smash, like smashing into a drywall. Quite literally. Drywall. It shatters. As you headbutt it, the clay, if it had a brain, it'd be clay. But it essentially shoots out from behind its head, and then it crumbles. The threat's done. You guys look around you at the destroyed slushy bar, the piles of clay, Jack demorphed and beaten up. The strange woman standing in front of you that's been insulting you guys this entire fight. Well, at least one of you is somewhat impressive.
Told you.
Who are you to speak? Over here judging us left and right. We don't even know who you are. I took down. I almost took down 2.
Almost taken down to morphed. You're morphed. I'm not. You are all connected to the grid still. And you lack everything. You, one in the white, just got your powers? That's no excuse.
No.
I've seen fledgling rangers do better. Yes, you were impressive. Yes, you did it. But you're reckless. Why? Why be so reckless when you're not morphed? These things can still kill. I've seen them kill.
And as have I. But in that moment, I chose to put their needs above my own.
What would you have done if you died? What would the rest of your team done? Now they're down a ranger. I don't know if there is any more rangers here.
They would have stepped up to the challenge, as
They
I know they
didn't.
can.
You think they can? The only one that I saw step up was the yellow one.
It does not matter what you think. We do not know who you are. We know that you have an attitude. We know that you
And
have
that's all you
insulting.
should know. Considering you all had one attitude. Some may have outgrown it, became mature. Some still have it, even if they don't want to admit it. But either way, you should know. If I have an attitude, what that makes me.
What makes you a Power Ranger?
If I had power, I would be. But I don't.
You have enough. Just because you don't have power does not make you anything less than a Power Ranger. A willingness to help others in their moment of weakness is a Power Ranger enough. I've seen that costume. I know that you have. I'm assuming you have a Zordon from where you're from.
No,
Who
I
guided you?
am from the same place as Zordon. I'm sure he's told you about Eltar. You're smart. You've heard of Eltar.
Yeah. I have.
Well, she does a quick curtsy. I'm Elena of Eltar. And I was the Yellow Ranger in my universe. She unclips the hood. And sure, in fact, she has a very, very similar costume to Jack and Dennis.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, a certain Lord Draken killed my team, took my coin, and destroyed my universe.
He attacked ours as well.
But you guys still all have your powers.
Yes,
Are
we
you
do.
sure?
I
I'm
will
sure.
say, our powers have been in flux.
And weakened.
It's not stable.
I did see you demorph. Is that normal?
No.
Is
Not
that
like
the first
that.
time?
Yes.
Has anything changed in the grid since?
Just me.
Yeah. We modified him.
I was the Red Ranger until about 10 minutes ago.
I think we're forgetting about the fact that us three are from
We also...
Kidnapped
different
me.
space.
We did not kidnap you. Get over that.
Still kidnapped.
Yeah.
Do you guys talk while you're morphed? Is that a thing?
I'm not morphed.
I wasn't talking to you.
I'm being sarcastic.
Are we not
Are you supposed to be sarcastic? Well, there's nobody here, dear. I assume you have a command center.
Yeah,
Alpha.
we do.
Bring us back.
All 6 of us.
There's an extra person nearby. And I walk over and I just put my hand on the shoulder.
Come with us.
I can see that.
Be prepared.
Okay.
Do you guys just allow anyone into the base?
Within a reason.
Yeah,
Well-
and I just point at the yellow Power Ranger outfit.
Doesn't mean anything to me. Could have the outfit. Said no.
Back to the command center. and Continue your
Mid-sentence.
sentence.
Still has no power. Oh my.
You did better this time.
Yeah. Nice London.
Is there a warning when that happens?
Not really.
Pay
No.
attention to the comms.
He said.
What comms?
You'll feel it.
Oh.
Just feel yourself.
Sorry. That's. You guys left fast. Here. Alpha 5, like,
Gives you a come.
kind of, like, timidly.
Snatch.
I don't like you still.
I don't care.
You should. You're not getting any more food. Fend for yourself.
I always have.
Definitely not a ranger. Alpha 5. Are you guys all okay? What is an Eltarian doing here?
She was there when we found her. She was being
She was-
assailed by the putties.
The putties.
Are you the Alpha 5 of this? God, here we go. I have to talk to myself.
Yeah, brother.
I knew it was coming.
Elena, he's our Alpha 5. He's our Alpha here. Sounds like your universe is fairly similar to ours.
Alpha, you're still alive here. I hope so. I mean, the Roomba almost killed me earlier, but... Fucking Roomba. I'll kill you one of these days. But yeah, I'm perfectly okay. I mean, there was that incident with the flash drive and the USB. Flash...
Draken was here.
Yeah, Draken came here,
Tracking got in your commune.
got into the command center,
That would have...
took
He also-
3 of our coins,
Left us a message, too.
left his helmet, a message.
What did the message say?
We kept it saved, did we not? But basically, he said, well, he didn't need our powers because he already had them.
That doesn't... Wait, you said you just became the White Ranger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much 10 minutes ago.
Like right before we
I
got
walk
down.
over.
That's why.
I walk over and grab the red morpher. Still have this.
The coin's gone.
Where'd the coin go? Alpha?
It got absorbed back in the power grid.
Fair
There's
enough.
no need for 2 Red Rangers anymore.
I just put it down and it says, makes sense to me.
Yeah, we modified the power structure.
Did you ever have a Green Ranger?
No.
No.
Not here.
Never had a Green Ranger.
No.
And you just became the White?
It-
That's why he skipped over you.
we have been the Mighty
You-
Morphin Rangers for the last 10 years.
That's not... That does... Do you have any one of you heard the name Tommy Oliver before?
No, who's
No.
Tommy?
You guys don't have a Tommy.
What's Tommy? Besides a person's name.
Is he human?
He's Lord Draken.
What?
Throughout the multiverse and the grid, as you all know, I'm sure she looks at you, the power grid is home to different Power Rangers, all sharing the power grid.
Yeah.
Well, each one has its own individual alternate timeline. One of them, Tommy Oliver, became evil and corrupted by Rita Repulsa and the Green Dragon coin. I'm sure you've heard of that, right? Rita?
Yes.
Yes.
Rita Repulsa.
Nope.
We,
I'm still
Slightly
new.
familiar.
me and
That's
Teach
fine.
have encountered her and Zed on multiple occasions.
You're just a fledgling Power Ranger. You will learn. I do apologize. I was a bit abrasive. There's just a lot going on.
And honestly, we were a little rusty out there. No offense
It
taken.
also doesn't help that everything's off.
That was awesome.
So, like I was saying, the
You were
Morphin,
good, yeah. I was
the Tommy
throwing
Oliver
shite around the
of
hitting
one
the
of the
thing.
Mighty Morphin timelines stayed evil. He became so corrupted that he killed Rita, absorbing her powers, being even more corrupted. He wanted more power. So he found a way to access the Morphin grid, find the other Tommies in the different alternate timelines, kill them, and absorb their powers. Now, I come from his timeline. He took our coin. He destroyed the Zords. My predecessor, Trini, sacrificed her life to save mine.
There's more than that. Since for the last 2 months we've been on without Zordon, we do not know where he went. And
A lot of the creature's powers here that we've wind up fighting.
there's been no Zed, no Rita, nothing.
Rika.
Even the creatures don't transform like they used to.
Yeah, they don't buff up in power. They
They're most likely
wither away.
with Lord Draken and joined him. Lord Draken aims to harness the grid to create his own perfect universe. And he's gonna stop at nothing. The fact that he passed you guys over means he doesn't see you as a threat. Because you, one, didn't have a Tommy Oliver, didn't have a Green Ranger,
Never.
and never had a White Ranger.
I've never had a black or a white ranger either.
That's because your timeline ended early.
Did he?
The reason why I think Zordon's no longer here is because he anticipated it. He anticipated that he was going to need the team. A team. Of anybody. Any Rangers he could save. And that's why I think you got pulled in. And you. They kidnapped you, didn't they?
Yep.
Not exactly. We pulled
We
from
pulled
what
him
we
in.
could.
Wasn't a ranger before 10 minutes ago. Right before he changed to white.
We used the rest of my power coin's energy to pull him here.
It's the only way to make sense. But that
We
doesn't.
did only choose the power grid, so he had to be connected already.
The red one's right. You said you just became Ranger. You're Morpher. How long have you had that?
My master only gave it to me roughly a few weeks ago, but he's had it with him forever.
He passed the power on to you. The moment he gave you that Morpher, you became linked to the power grid. You were a Ranger.
He never mentioned that there's a black ranger, at least from where I'm from. Only ones I heard of was
Lion.
her and her team.
Heart of the Lion, right? That's because the alternate timeline version of you were evil. I fought them. They're nasty. You show all the characteristics of it, but something's off. Something's different. There's something righteous about you. Not egotistical like the other ones.
She did say that my master left the Order of Claw that he was in.
Then
Not sure if that has to do with it, but
you must be very lucky then.
consider myself lucky every day since he found me.
Seems like the power's been protecting you. I am from the coinless resistance. I'm not the only one. If you don't have a Tommy or a Trini, it must also mean you don't have a Zach, a Kimberly, or a Billy.
He's the Blue Ranger, and I've been the Red for as long as we've been around. We've lost none of our Rangers. We've been successful in a defense of Earth
Until recently.
But of course,
until Draken.
Yeah.
that's what I'm not understanding. Your timeline's different. Almost like,
It's isolated.
yeah,
Could Zordon have isolated us on purpose?
it's not possible. You need to be a Morphin master, and Zordon was nowhere close to being it. At least, my Zordon wasn't.
I think so. This Art of Zordon here has been with here since the beginning.
He said he's. Last time we discussed, he said he never told us of his home. Not really. He just said he's been here.
He never told you of
Watch
Eltar?
Of it, yes, but nothing more than that.
He just told you about his home, Eltar. Did he ever mention about the original Rangers, his Ranger team?
No.
Interesting. The Zordon from my world was the original Red. An Eltarian Ranger is what we called them on Eltar. It's why my power still looks like the Prime. But yours is... It very could well be he borrowed the power of a master. He may have borrowed the power of the Red. That would explain why he was able to pull 2 Red Rangers. There's so many questions.
It's even more
As she
interesting-
starts thinking, she's pacing, and then all of a sudden she just falls forward.
I jump forward to try to catch her.
Give me a
Acrobatics?
acrobatics.
$13.
You barely get there. She's only a foot away from the ground, and you just catch it like a fumble.
You all right?
She doesn't respond.
All right. I just.
Take her to my room.
We have a medical bay here. I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
I start going to the medical bay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I started heading there.
Yeah,
too.
that's why I
That's
asked.
why
I
it's
was
in
like,
my room, yeah.
I was like, we have a medical bay, right? I'm pretty sure we do.
You guys have a medical bay.
Yeah.
You guys know you had a medical bay added
Yeah.
because of OSHA. I mean, because of Jack.
And considering I've spent them, I'm going to put her on the table. Alpha, can you bring up, do we have any basic schematics or diagrams
Yes,
of her
I've
physiology?
included them in there since we installed
Beautiful.
this. Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to
No.
check her
Let me
vitals.
check.
Oh, this is what I'm good at, my friend.
You sure?
Just because you're good at SFU doesn't mean you're good at medical.
See, the thing is,
Back away from the woman.
I'm part of the Coast Guard.
You made the robot, right?
I'm part.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Coast Guard.
Let him look at it.
I made. I'm not a robot.
He's an
Android.
I'm an android.
I hate you.
I'm going to heavily ignore them and start pulling up everything and using my chosen service as a medic of the Coast Guard to examine this individual. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
I got an
A.
edge. That's why I get advantage on the roll.
I'm watching.
Even if they're alien?
Yeah, it's just it's the coolest part is
It's physiology.
Oh.
physiology, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Just give me a straight smarts check.
So here's the best part. Because I have bonded with the sword, I have a higher in it. I have a higher score.
If you really think I'm gonna help you right now,
This is for the greater good. Please help.
ew. I don't like it when you're nice.
I am sorry to
Ew,
intrude. but can I
ew,
borrow
ew,
upon
ew,
your
fine.
knowledge? Thank you.
Nasty. Disgusting. I can't believe I'm bonded to this. Trash.
Let's go.
You guys can't hear
I was
this.
gonna say we don't hear any.
You guys
You,
don't
you
hear
just
this.
hear, please help me. You're like, what the fuck?
Is this dude a psychopath?
Is he praying?
Is he okay?
He's all right.
Me too.
I just dismiss it. I dismiss a lot. Now you have to draw it because it's revenge.
You got a 2?
22.
Oh, okay.
So as you're,
If I got a 2, you'd be like,
Wait, from the woman.
Actually, it's D. Okay, hang on. I lied. It's higher. It's a 6. It's 6 more 28.
it's okay. Perfect. As you're going through triage and you're,
I can add a D6 because of the sword. It moves my point up 2 more.
so as he's doing this, you guys are,
No,
you
no,
guys
no,
have
no,
known
no,
him for
That's it.
about 2 months now. You know how he is out in the field when he's not morphed and he's helping. He's doing the exact same thing. He's triaging her. He gets really close to ripping clothes
Case we need it.
to make sure there's no puncture wounds, but he stops.
I cut clothing out of the way.
He cuts clothing out of the way. He's checking. Nothing seems to be physically wrong on the surface level. Alpha comes in, starts typing, listens to you.
Does her species draw power from the power grid itself?
No, she's.
You sure?
I'm trying to get the voice back. No. I can't get the voice. My voice is gone.
She's from Eltar.
She's from Eltar, but it looks like she has no connection to the grid. There's nothing there.
She did say she was coinless.
Yeah, but even then,
I think they're cut off from the grid.
Can we connect her to the grid?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
It might be against
that
the
draws
Because
rules.
you gotta think, if we reconnect her to the grid and she's a stronger Yellow Ranger than Jessie, Jessie loses her powers.
We don't give her yellow.
We have no other coins.
We have another color though.
We don't have any other coins.
It took
We
us
may
2
have
months.
colors, but we don't have coins.
It took us 2 months to make
It took us 2 months
the other coin.
to make the other coin, and in order to do that, we had to sacrifice your Red Ranger coin.
Is there a way to connect her to a different morphing grid rather than just your guys' coins? Like one from our universes?
They're all interconnected.
They're interconnected, and I don't have the technology for your morphers. Even if I spent, it would take me 6 months, and there's no guarantee that she'll take to it.
What if all of us combined our powers into one?
I
Do you
don't
think
know.
that could create?
I'm
a
gonna
new
ask
coin?
the Griffin mentally. What if I gave her you? What if I gave up my powers for her?
There's no way for me to enter her. She is cut off from the grid like that robot said. It's not normal. That's why I told you I didn't like this.
So there's no way to fix it then, at least to your knowledge.
I'm a being of the grid. She's completely cut off. It's as if something is blocking and cutting off her connection.
Could it be Lord Draken stealing her power?
I can't say for sure, but if what she says,
You only hear
Oh, we
half
can-
this
we can-
conversation.
you're only hearing
right?
half of this conversation.
Yeah.
And I haven't told you guys I can talk to my sword. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
You just think he's crazy.
He had a lot of
Look,
concussions.
I don't like you
I think so too.
Yeah.
because you never took the time to get to know me, and you
Yes, I
immediately
have.
start swinging. But
When we saw the video of Draken, he
but
had the white color on it.
this
Can't we track
doesn't
the
feel
white
right.
ranger
No, it
back?
doesn't.
If she's from the same universe as Draken, Draken most likely
Draken
isolated
tried
that
to
grid or did
pull him off
something.
of-
I don't know.
Is Jarak
Could
and
we-
Tom
The
Hiddleston
blue one
character?
probably knows
Yeah.
more.
Could we? Thank you.
It's
And again,
theoretical,
I'm
but
sorry for
possibly.
rushing, but people were in danger, and I had to make a choice.
You guys saw the colors.
When
he
this
has.
settled down for 5 minutes, I promise all my time to
Well,
you.
A little
it's,
bit.
it's like green with a lot of white
No
In
response.
gold.
and gold.
Sorry, I was having a conversation with.
Yourself?
No.
You did it again. He told you.
So here's the thing. A part of the new powers, that's the Griffin's talon that I was wielding, the blade.
Your weapon from the grid.
It's conscience. It's sentient.
Interesting.
It's a being of the grid.
That's
What does it sound
that's not possible.
So he's
Actually,
crazy, right?
Alpha.
So you were looking down and talking to
It
your
is
magic
possible.
sword.
It's been theorized.
What?
So there's
Are you doing more
Impressive.
research
There's
than
no
me?
need- No, it's impressive. No need to be jealous.
You said you weren't going to research. You were supposed to sleep. You know what happens when you don't get 6.
it's all right.
Don't get
I've
what?
been
Don't
count-
get cranky.
I've been counterbalancing it, and I haven't been too cranky yet. 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
You guys know
okay.
when he doesn't get 6 hours of sleep, he's ornery. He's like, get off my lawn. Ornery.
Teenager scares.
But yes, it's been theorized that there's sentient beings in the grid. One thing we were talking about while you were talking with your sentient sword is Alpha.
Yes.
Check the computer real quick to see if there's a way we could possibly isolate the rest of the white powers away from this Lord Draken.
I have a wild idea.
What's that?
Remember when we combined all of our powers and shot a really hell of a large power beam? When we couldn't access our Zords a few
Yeah.
years ago?
Lucas actually suggested something like that.
But something different.
Hmm.
We can combine our powers and cause a power bloom in the power grid.
I
Kind
mean,
of like we
And
Pretty
if
sure
we
that's what
focus-
he was saying.
Kind of.
It's-
You're
it's-
on the right track, but if we can focus it, we should be able to get her somewhat connected to her own power.
So you kind
But
of want
there's
to try
no-
to jumpstart.
Out of
Power.
character, I'm attempting to use a story point to cause a power bloom to restore 1d2 personal power points to her.
Ooh.
you guys do
Love me some rules.
1, 2. You guys only have 2 power points left.
We do.
You only have 2 story points this session.
Yep. It requires one to do what I'm doing.
Yes. But I have a little twist to it.
Beautiful.
You can attempt to do this. Each of you has to be morphed.
Aren't all of us still morphed too?
Yeah, everyone but me is morphed.
everyone.
That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
everybody needs to be morphed. And everybody needs to make a roll. He's going to be a flat d20. There's 5 of you. I need at least 60.
Total.
60 total.
It's 12.
We statistically have to roll 14 on every roll.
14.
No pressure.
So do we want to do it, is the question.
Now,
Everyone picked up dice as if we're deciding to do this, but I just want to make sure we want to do this, because we could backlash. Fair warning.
Did you guys not summon just another ranger and see if they want to give up their powers for her? Like,
Well, here's the
evidently
thing.
That's how that works.
It took us 2
I love
months
it.
to figure out how to summon you.
And even then, I already offered to give
it
up
was
my
a
powers for her.
technicality that we summoned you.
Yeah, we got
Basically,
a
she
little
is
lucky.
cut off from the power grid as a whole. I can't even give her my powers. I tried.
You tried to
Yes.
give up your powers already
Yes.
while talking to your sword?
Yes.
And the sword
The
said
magic
that.
sword.
What did the sword say about her?
I really need to get its name. The sword stated that it is a very being of the grid, and that she does not. She does not exist in the grid. The connection everything is connected to the grid in some way, shape, or form. She is not.
So how would this reconnect her to it then?
We're forcing it. We're basically channeling the grid through us to pierce whatever is preventing her from tapping to the grid. By restoring her power through us being the conduit of the grid, per the sword conversation I had.
Roll a smarts check. Just a flat smarts check right now.
Hey, brother. Fuck me, brother.
You're saying a lot of smart things
For a dumb jock.
for a dumb jock. So I need you to roll a smart check.
Halfway through, just.
Hang on. Do I get to use the sword because it helped me?
Nope.
That would give me advantage, nothing else.
Nope.
Okay.
It's an
Okay.
A.
Theoretically,
It's the
yes, because you are,
I'm interpreting a lot what the sword said.
and you're about to see whether or not you fumbled.
Give me a card. I know you want to do it. I
What'd you
roll
roll?
fucking high, brother.
What'd you roll?
I roll. Hang on, I gotta. It's a straight, but I still get to add my stuff to it. It's just a straight smarts.
Just straight smarts.
20. Me big brain. Me big brain.
Everybody sees it?
Me big brain drunk.
Yep.
20.
Oh,
6?
That's a 6, buddy.
Oh,
That's a 6.
I was doing so good.
You were doing so good.
It was.
You start mumbling.
We'll spend a fucking story, but I
like-
tell you to go fuck. No, go ahead.
You start mumbling. You're starting to. Your thoughts are getting. You're thinking really, really fast. Your words ain't coming out.
Does someone smell
So
smoke?
what we do is we're gonna put this in, and we just need to push the through the grid and the.
Jack,
Yeah, huh?
relax.
Words big, thoughts fast.
It's okay.
he was the leader before you?
No,
It's all right.
he was always the leader.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's an inspirational thing. It's
I'm not the
understandable.
brains. I admit it.
If I'm being honest, Jack,
Yes,
that was really impressive, and I'm proud of you.
I take.
Then you started talking big stuff. Leave the big words to Dennis. I'm proud of you, though.
It's all right. It's good.
That was a
Very good.
cake well made.
So,
It's not the game.
So
It's not
how
the quote.
do we even go
So-
about giving her
Alpha.
power?
Yes.
I remember, and I'm gaining a story point back right now.
You don't know how.
Oh,
It's
With
like, it's
Oh.
like King of
With my
Barbarian all
memory
over
of
again.
doing
I
some
can't be
research.
smart and it hurts.
that's fucking right. The Blue Ranger can do that. That is.
What? Can
What are you? Oh, you're doing the thing.
I'm getting the story point back. Because
High five.
high five. So, Alpha.
I'm having so much fun.
I remember.
I am.
So, when I was reading about the sentient beings in the grid, what Jack is suggesting might be possible. In lay people's terms, it's like trying to start a semi with a 9-volt battery. It has to be done just right. And we might be able to
Lucas did mention it,
link her back up.
but
And it is something we've done,
And
it
instead
sounds
of-
like in multiple realms.
Instead of trying to play it through a coin, why don't we use the morpher that used to be the red morpher for him?
We could channel energy to that morpher and see
there's
what
no
happens.
guarantee that Morphin will work. If what
So, Alpha, keep this in mind too.
as
What's-
as Alpha's trying to process, steam
Yep.
pops out of the exhaust ports. Ay. Fucking. Shoom.
I start walking towards the morpher, and as I do, you all hear the fading noise of, "It's morphing time," and I'm sorry, this is might be a bad decision. And I go grab the morpher. As I morph,
And
You
then,
gotta do the action.
yeah. What we have to do,
Alpha shut down right now.
Alpha shut down.
Alpha shut down.
What's the consequences if we mess this up?
We could kill her.
Just her or us too?
Backlash?
Do you think you could blow up the whole grid?
That's what I'm wondering.
Also,
No.
if you're gonna morph, I need you to do it.
Do your action.
it's morphin' time.
Perfect.
Griffin? What Griffin? So I can't remember if it was the color or not. That's what fucked me
You
out.
said Griffin.
You said
It's
Griffin.
Griffin. Okay, it's Griffin. My brain was like,
That's like him. You pulled.
I'm not the only one this session.
Wow, guys, I had perfect. Good, and then you fucking fumbled.
My brain kept saying white as a problem.
It's okay.
All right.
So, it won't destroy the grid. So far, it's been theorized that the grid can't be destroyed.
If anything, we might just go.
But-
we just might explode.
Our command
And
center
die?
might
Or
maybe.
Don't know.
I'm willing to try it still.
she wasn't exactly the nicest
What
to
hap-
us.
No, but she
No,
is
Jack.
the
But
best
neither
of
were
luck.
you.
I put the morpher on her chest.
And she had.
Listen,
she had
there's
a
no
point, too.
guarantee she will gain powers. If anything, it could kill her, and you could all lose your power.
Well,
If-
is she dying anyway?
Well,
I was gonna say,
if
is
you
this
let me,
necessary?
she's only unconscious.
That's what I tried to say earlier.
Why
And
does
we're
nobody
all
listen to
trying
Jesse?
rush around.
Or me.
I walk up. I'm sorry. I was far too concerned about her safety.
Because I'm a woman.
Like common sense.
In the realm of the dojo, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or not.
No.
Yeah.
Can you scan her?
So,
See how
do
she
you
does?
want to scan her to see if something is detrimentally wrong, or
She is.
or
well,
just simply tired because she's been running, like for her life?
Jack's initial scans. There's nothing wrong on the surface. It looks like she's just exhausted. I don't know what it took for her to travel. If what she's saying is correct, that means something. She had to get here somewhere. Now, Alpha waddles over, grabs the morpher. Now, if you want to try what you were doing, it's a lot easier to make it through a bigger hole than to channel it.
Well, hold on. How about we let her sleep and let her decide when she wakes up?
There's no knowing when she will.
Should
And we
give
do
it-
need her.
We should
she
give it like
knows
a day or
about
two, see if
Lord
she wakes
Draken.
up.
This might be. I agree with Jesse. This might be jumping the gun, but unfortunately, we don't have anything else. We have no knowledge of anything, and she's the only person that had any info. That is the only reason I was more gung ho.
Hey, Eddie. Go ahead and make me a smarts check. And
But if you,
in
I do
science.
trust you. Your intuition is the right word.
I just don't think that we should do anything this dangerous to her
Actually,
body
no, you don't need
unless
to.
she's actively
You would know.
dying.
But what if she never wakes up,
Because of your research.
and then we have no knowledge of anything?
Because of
Again,
your
like Lucas-
research and you using your ability to gain a
Lucas
story
said,
point back.
we can try
You know
in a day or
what
two.
alpha means
Okay.
by
I'm fine with that. I just
Big hole.
I might
Big
be rushing a
hole
little
is
too
that the
quickly. I
morpher
apologize.
would have
You're okay.
essentially do
Is
what
the
a
throw-
magnifying
Is
Is
glass
the throw
does
telling
with
you
the
to
sun.
rush it?
No, this is the first information.
And
we
by
have
allowing
from
her
the
to
person who
fully
killed our
absorb the
friends and
grid
family.
power.
which is
It's very-
important. I want to figure out
It has a
too,
higher chance of
obviously,
success.
But
Of course.
What do you think?
What do we use for big
I
hole?
just don't think we should use her as a science experiment.
Alpha already made the hole.
Personally,
That's all.
even though she has
Alpha
the
already made the
information, it seems
Her body's the hole.
you lot are leagues ahead of
Who
where
her?
she is, because you all still kept your powers
Got it.
after meeting
You
Draken.
were talking. What do you have in mind, Teach?
So, in what I've read, we can use. What Alpha was talking about a bigger hole. Is we don't. Nothing like that, Jack. Is we use.
You old man, Jack. Dirty. And you hear in your head, you filthy. Can't believe I'm stuck in this
I'll
mind.
take that one.
Is Jack means or what Alpha means by a larger hole is we use our powers into Elena, and she focuses it into the morpher.
A little
Oh.
more direct.
Yes, it's like basically using a magnifying glass to amplify the sun's light
Who?
into one point.
Elena is the
Elena.
individual before you.
Yeah, the unconscious lady here, her name's Elena. We channel our powers to her, through her, they flow to the Morpher, and then it might give her access back to the grid.
Now,
Oh, okay.
Jesse and Lucas were saying that we should wait a couple of days to see if she can start improving on her own before we do such a drastic measure.
Do you know if this has a better chance of doing it? Less dangerous compared to just slamming her full of, you know, grid
considering
energy and
considering
seeing
we
if it
slammed,
works?
we kind of took a risk with Jack.
Yeah.
We gave Jack an uncontrollable amount of grid power.
But he agreed to it, right?
He also still had power, though, to the grid.
Exactly.
This is someone who has nothing.
No, pulling you used all the power of the coin I had left.
Which gave us room to create a new one. We don't have anything, and we don't have anything to give.
But that honestly, to Andrew's point, is that even though we pulled the red coin and then gave him the white, he was still connected. The grid could still
There's
see
a
him.
possibility, but I've.
So the longer she
He
goes
goes
without
over-
being connected,
Alpha 5 goes over to the computer.
or like the longer she goes without being connected, the more dangerous it's gonna get.
There was one other instance where the Rangers have used their powers before. I was told not to tell you guys about Zordon's past.
How he was the Red Ranger?
That motherfucker had another team.
What were their names?
Alpha looks at you all. They failed.
Failed what?
They lost to Rita.
Oh.
What
The
were
day that you and you became Rangers was the exact same day they lost.
Seems
How
like
come-
that's very common with everyone here.
How come they never knew of the Rangers before becoming the Rangers then?
Zordon didn't tell us. It's exactly
It's
what
very
Elena was
easy to
saying.
manipulate you humans.
Same way I didn't know I was Ranger till 20 minutes ago. Evidently, I've been one for a while now.
Yes, but if there was a team before them, they would still know of the Rangers.
Depending how long ago it was, that might not be true.
I never heard of a Black Ranger in my area. Till now.
I've never heard of you either.
And there's talks of a Green Ranger, I would never know.
What about the Pink Ranger? That
Pink?
power is being unused.
There's
How
no
many
point.
colors are there?
Draken took it.
It's a color spectrum. There's your answer.
Blue, green, yellow.
Like I was saying, the Rangers
There
have
Rainbow
used their
Ranger?
powers like
Huh?
what you're
Is there a
about to
Rainbow
do.
Ranger? Just constantly changing.
No, not yet.
Be
Not
very
We'll
cool.
figure that out.
Be very
Remember the incident with
Maybe
Ivan
we'll
Ooze?
turn her into them.
Yes.
If we combine the powers, maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first time Ivan Ooze has been released and revived. Where you guys succeeded in protecting Zordon, the others didn't. Ivan Ooze destroyed Zordon and disconnected him from the grid.
Ivan Ooze?
We fought him before, remember?
Oh. He hasn't done that here.
But I'm
You guys-
confused. How did...
They used their power and channeled their energy into Zordon. It restored him and brought him back to life.
Does the name Tommy Oliver mean anything to you?
There was still no Tommy.
What about Kimberly?
Billy, Zach.
Nothing?
We had Aisha, Adam, TJ, Caitlin, and Rocky. But we never had a Kimberly, Trini, Billy, Tommy, or any of those other ones.
How long was Zordon disconnected from the grid before they brought him back?
Maybe a few hours. It's possible.
We don't know how long she's been disconnected. It could not work still. But
I
the longer
believe-
we wait,
I
it might
think we
fail
should
more.
do it.
She hasn't been here long.
You change your mind?
Yeah.
What
Because
about
like
you,
you
Jesse?
said, the longer we wait, she might never ever come back.
That's true.
So
All right.
Alpha presses a button on the command center, on the computer in the med bay, and it pulls up a video feed of Zordon in the tube, completely destroyed. You two have never seen Zordon besides when he's in his ethereal head. He looked old, beaten down, worn out, but he looked almost exactly like Elena does, minus the hair.
Conscious out.
You see that each ranger gathered at a different point, connected hands, and fed their power into Zordon. I wasn't entirely sure, but it's a possibility this could work. I don't want to lose another family. You're all I have left. I don't have Zordon anymore. So I was scared. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's understandable, Alpha. It's alright.
Even you. I consider you my family. Even if you scare me.
We're getting there. Starting to rub off on me. At least I like you more than the Roomba right now.
I don't like the Roomba. I will plot that Roomba's demise if it didn't clean so well. And if you've seen Jack,
Might not need to worry about that if we blow up the whole building.
Alpha.
and if you've seen Jack, he makes a mess. And then cleans it up, but it's still, ugh. You should see him after football.
With that said, I walk up to Elena and hold her hand and ask the group if they're gonna do it with me.
I grab her other hand.
I walk up and
Do
grab
we have
Sky's
to,
hand.
we have to position ourselves specifically around her in a way, just like in the video.
You saw in the video that they essentially make a star
Okay.
with each other's hands.
Where's Zordon in that star?
Zordon's in the middle,
So all the Rangers are touching hands,
Yep.
and he's in the middle.
and he's in the middle.
So
So,
grab.
alright.
I
grab
grab
the
I grab Luke's hand.
the spare morpher
I
that we
stand at
have,
the peak like that.
and I
guess.
put it like just basically right on.
Now
center
remember,
of her chest.
there's no guarantee she will get powers, but it may be enough. If what she says is true about us being isolated, we don't have to worry about Draken coming after her, or at least finding another way in.
Sounds good to me.
You're the only one on uniform yet.
All right, morphed.
Or did you?
He morphed.
Yep.
You all have your helmets off. He has his on.
Yeah, I still. Sorry.
Now you look better.
Are you ready? Okay.
Hold out my hand.
Position
my other
yourselves.
Yeah.
Are we holding each other or on?
You
Yeah,
guys are
each
holding
other's
each other's
hands.
hands.
Each other's hands. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, if you guys do not okay.
I saw that. I saw that.
If you guys succeed, you succeed. If you fail, well, let's hope you guys don't fail.
Explosion.
And now, I will ask you guys. You gotta roll with your team, man.
I know. That's why I'm upset.
Everybody get your dice.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been good work.
Remember, you need at least 60. You all still have your power coins, which are inspiration. Eddie,
Yeah.
you have the morpher.
That's a nice
You have that's a natural 20.
DM, I'd like to use my inspiration.
Anybody
What does
else?
inspiration do again?
Gives
you
on the
advantage.
roll. You don't have to use your power coin because you already have it, remember?
You already. No?
No.
He's already used it.
Oh, then yeah, you gotta give him the coin.
Anybody else?
I'll use it.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
My coin!
Heavy.
I found it!
Right under.
I found it!
And then with the way I've been rolling today,
No,
I'm going to use
Yeah.
this for a natural 20 for myself.
You still gotta use
I
that
will
to
take the morpher.
do it.
I'm just
I don't know if I want to.
DM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
That was me.
You're never gonna see
Oh,
it.
God!
Am I able to
Don't
use,
clip that! I almost died.
Am I able to use Heart of the Team with this too? in case.
All right.
You should be able
Part
to.
of the team.
I apply a 1 shift
So
to the
are
roll
we
to
all
any
doing, like,
ally
1,
within
2,
60
3?
feet.
Well, I'll be
Or-
damned.
Yes, you can. So
You
You
can.
can add 1 to this.
Everybody
to
go
collective
ahead
block.
and add a D2. Because Andrew, even though he's new, he feels that sometimes it's up to him to be the heart of the team and bring everybody's spirits up. So you gotta add a D2.
I know I'm new and all, but y'all are some alright people.
Can we roll?
I trust
Yeah.
you. You
Let's
want to be a
roll.
ranger.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Everybody's
get
got
it.
their stuff?
Yep.
On the count of 3. Roll. You don't have to roll, lady.
Oh, okay.
Starting.
What's that?
That's a 1. So you have 18.
I couldn't have
18.
got any.
18.
Nice.
So we're at 38.
Yep.
19.
19. What is that? 47? No.
Hang on.
We're at 50. 57.
19.
19.
24.
76.
Well, it seems the power is with you guys as you break an even 100.
100 exact.
Hell yeah. Violent Express. I rolled a 20 and a 4. Could not do
Money
any
uses
better on
space more.
anything I did in my life.
That's a
Right
good one. That's a good one.
As you guys go and you channel all the energy, you think about the fights that you've had as a team, as a makeshift 3-man team. The people you've saved. The team members that you fight in their memory. You think about the countless hours you spent to try and find a little glimmer of hope to help Alpha build and make a brand new Power Ranger that you never thought was possible, just to find out it was very much possible. You think about what your masters taught you. How sometimes it's okay to trust people. As you guys go, you notice a spectral griffin fly out of your power coin. You notice as a red phoenix comes out of yours. A yellow cheetah. A blue triceratops. And a lion. All come, swirl, form into one color. And with that, folks, we're going to call it a night.
Can't even vouch you. That's good.
I got it! I did it! Welcome to my cliffhanger, bitch!
Yeah, fuck you, brother.
Thank you guys.
I want more, you fucking bastard!
What would he have done if we didn't decide to do that?
You. That's why I goaded you. I had to dig deep. I had to pull out another Ranger team. I also had a hard timeline. It is 11:45, guys. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys coming out. This is great. I've always wanted to be a Power Ranger, and I got to be every single color ever, even if I didn't get a morph. But that's okay. All my players here, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had
It's
fun.
amazing. It's super fun.
I hope you had a lot of fun. And
Great.
I'm excited.
as Mike would say, oh my God, I can't even say it.
Don't get it wrong.
I'm going to get it wrong. So instead, I'm going to say it my way. May the power protect you, and it's Morphin time.
It's more.